if this is moving, could you all just tell your Facebooks that we're starting?
I already did.
Oh, wow.
You
That's
linked
really cool.
YouTube, not Twitch.
I like Twitch and YouTube.
No,
I guess I gotta go to Facebook.
I haven't done anything yet.
Wait,
There's a YouTube and a Twitch. Try to link both.
I don't know the name.
Twitch
of it.
advertises to you?
Twitch.tv/DumbDice. Yeah, Twitch is advertising. Let's get Prime.
Yeah, it looks like
I'm not connected to the internet, so I can't do shit.
Use your cell phone.
I'm gonna die. What if I have to call my mom? Or
It's not like you live a block away.
Shit's so bright.
your shit's so bright.
Where'd the cat?
No.
My only form of enjoyment is gone.
Don't kill yourself. Bro, I use Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
Are you some kind of narc?
That's what came preloaded
Oh,
on the
where's
computer,
my
and I've been
cheese
using this for school. Everybody go piss off.
Why do you need a cheese ball?
Shut up.
Fuck you.
He likes
fucking
cheese.
cat hair all
You
over
can't
my
roll
mouth.
the dice in there. It sounds like shit.
Yeah, don't do that either. Yeah.
I'm doing whatever
Honestly-
I want.
That's too
She get-
loud.
Yeah, it sounds like shit.
This is a podcast playing Dungeons and Dragons. Traveling north to
Veridas.
There we go.
That's funny.
That's wrong.
Citadel.
Yes. Wait.
That was the worst one yet.
Worst one yet.
Sorry, boys.
So that means there's nowhere to go but up.
Sideways.
Dup.
I'm going sideways.
So howdy, y'all.
Well,
to the podcast.
Welcome to episode 4.
Welcome to
up,
episode
everybody?
4, everybody, of Dumb Dice. Welcome.
We really know the name of our show.
We really do.
We might.
We know the name
Don't
of our
tempt
show.
us.
You're not part of we.
Yeah, why don't you introduce our guest is going to introduce himself, not his character.
Why would I do that? That's
Yeah,
dumb.
he's going to introduce himself. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm just here to party. My name's Greg. Hello.
That's Greg.
Hi, everyone.
Greg works at this location
Oh, no, I don't.
in this town.
No, I don't.
Toss your social security out there.
I am unemployed.
for the fans.
Put your credit card information too.
Yeah.
Front and back.
We need your dad's credit card information.
I'm just
Buy
gonna,
them-
give,
buy
I'm just
them
gonna give out
V-Bucks.
Dan's cell phone number and we'll see what happens.
Buy them V-Bucks for Fortnite.
So also joining us, we have alphabetical order. We have Chris as Emory, Corey as Tannivh, Dan as Parsnip, and Mike as Yohrgin.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
And
Sounds
that's,
very
that's how
enthused
it
to be
is.
here.
I am in constant pain. Let's go.
My name is Rob. And that's
I don't believe you.
We're
Well-
the dumb dice.
We're dumb dice.
So
So first is a little bit of development. So we know what's going on. Our characters have grown stronger since the last time they were in some. Is everything okay, Corey? Since the last time they were in some stuff. So
Last time we got up to some shit.
we have little prepared blurbs for our main cast. You ready? So if I'm talking about you, just raise your hand or do something awkward for the camera. Exactly 1 week after planting the holy tree in the heart of the forest, Emory received a divine message from an aspect of Pelor. Emory has officially taken a sacred oath to the god of sunlight. He can now imbue his weapons with holy light and channel Pelor's grace to turn his undead foes. So that's what's new with him.
And I have a convert.
Yeah.
Well, that's, yeah.
you have a squire.
We'll get to him.
All
A
praise the
squire.
sun.
Dan's your squire.
Yeah, he didn't roll high enough. He's my squire.
After his rousing apparent success in the archery tournament, in the archery thing, Tannivh has been honing his skills as an archer and can now confidently fire 2 arrows at once.
I made a ping sound.
that you definitely did.
I did it.
There's no
And
doubt
now,
about that.
Confidently.
now you can fire 2 arrows at once, hitting targets that are next to one another. So you can
Sick.
shoot 2 arrows at once.
But they have to be
Or
right
hitting
next
2
to each
arrows
other.
into
They've
the
got to
same
be like
person?
next to each other. No, you can't hit 2 arrows into the same person. Because then they would have to be lined up perfect.
Yeah.
They would
What
have
if they're
to-
really wide?
What if we
Even
turned
more
it
fair.
sideways?
It would have to be a
gangsta style?
wide target.
You actually could shoot
But
like
he's
battle
but he's
axes out of his.
What if he's
bow
like
and
very
arrow?
tall and just
And you just
sideways?
You go for the
All right.
kill.
So if they're
What
20
the
feet
gangs-
tall,
What if we
or
continue
20
past
feet
the
The
wide?
Middle Earth
Hit him in the
gangsta,
chest
just
and
like
the foot.
Well,
All right. What else?
Yohrgin forged strong friendships with the court wizards of Pangelsnock. Before
Really
leaving,
value
he learned 2 powerful new spells from them. An enchantment that can influence people's actions, and a devastating offensive spell to wreak havoc on his foes.
amen.
Cool.
Parsnip meditated long in the woods he called his home. In his trance, the
Can't
spirits
deny
of the
it.
earth and moon taught him new, powerful magics to keep him safe in the outside world. He left the forest behind to serve Pelor, leaving the door and windows of his humble hut open to the elements and wildlife.
And to work part-time as a stage assistant for a stage show.
Praise the sun.
That's
praise
not
that
what
one
it
part.
was.
That's
Well,
not what
So
happened.
that's what's changed on all your character sheets.
He also got a tattoo.
He's got a big tattoo.
Did you
No,
Tramp
it's a
stamp tattoo.
small one that's
You gotta-
just on his ankle
No, I have a tramp stamp.
that says
No,
life
You don't know what I'm about.
with a sparrow.
Excuse me. I
You should
have,
just keep talking.
I have Palor on my as a tramp stamp.
That's
Paylor says your body's a temple.
Anyway, continue, please.
Oh, may I?
Yes, I apologize.
No.
You don't have to apologize.
You know what?
To me.
Hold on a second. Okay.
Did you
Okay,
fart?
now we can.
Yes. You can start.
Oh.
Whoosh. Awesome. Our heroes traveled via horse cart comfortably along the main road to the merchant city of Paranos, a bustling hive of colors and activity. And then they left.
Wow.
Inconspicuous. Did not spend much
This
time.
is,
Seems very fun.
Nothing
Compelling.
of interest happened at all in
Compelling.
Paranos. You got a good night's rest and set off walking on the path to the border city of Talove, on the border of the Savage Hills.
Did we learn anything about each other on the way there?
That you can let me
Found
know.
out-
I showed off. I showed
found
off
out
my
about
tramp
Jan's
stamp.
tattoo.
I showed off my new tramp stamp.
Parsnip got a
He
tramp
just
stamp
bent over.
tattoo in Paranos.
He,
Parsnip.
he bent over when
You
he was
mean you
making
have
the
a
fire, and
you have a
everyone was just
son
like,
that
"Oh."
you're not helping to take care of?
We don't talk about that.
Oh no, the lore just got deeper.
So now our heroes are traveling. Wait, oh, I actually wrote this down. Okay, wait.
Compelling.
They have set out on the road to the village of Talove on foot. After a night of camping, they are halfway through their second day of a 3-day journey. The first potential hiccup in a heretofore uneventful few days presents itself as up ahead our heroes spy an overturned wagon.
Scandalous.
How overturned is it?
It's
destroyed.
turned over.
Cabbages
Oh,
everywhere.
God.
Just
All right, boys.
Are we walking or we're
You're walking.
Okay. So
On foot.
Let's go check it out.
Free carriage, boys.
It's okay.
scavenge it for parts because we definitely need to make some scratch.
So we're all gonna probably roll perception on this cart,
Nah.
or just one of us.
Well,
will?
as you
roll.
approach the cart, I'll let you know right. You spied it up ahead. So,
Oh,
is there
I
anything
thought we
you
were
want to
at
do
the cart.
before you keep walking?
No, we're approaching the car.
The road to the left is farmland and plains.
No.
To the
no.
right is
There's a
forest.
cart. There's a cart straight ahead.
Th-
We're
that
going
I'll
to the
get to
cart.
straight.
Okay.
To the right is a forest, a not too dense forest, and up ahead is the path.
It's a
And
thick
up ahead
forest,
you
not
see the
dense.
cart. So now you.
We're
turn.
going to the cart.
There could be a chest filled with 1,000 gold to the left. We're checking out this cart first. That's the deal.
So
We're going to. I'm gonna. Is there anything in the environment like hoof tracks or anything like that? That cart didn't get here by itself.
you can see clearly the like cattle hoof tracks and tire tracks, but they're also all over the road. because it's a road.
Who the
What are
Stop
we doing
moving the
here?
table.
Corey's
Yeah.
fixing the wires.
The earth trembles.
Please.
Well,
Sorry, I'm just trembling.
Parsnip. Why don't you go check that out?
Yeah.
Why do I gotta check it out?
You just
'Cause
said
you
we're
could-
going to the cart, so
yeah, you
have
said
fun.
we're going to the cart. You can lead
Alright.
the way.
I lead the charge. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, all right. We all stay
Charge
at
of
least
one,
10
just
paces
like-
behind
Yeah,
Parsnip.
we follow.
So-
we follow carefully behind.
So Parsnip takes the commanding lead.
Yes, he does.
Follow me, lads.
Okay.
I mean, sure.
As you approach the cart, you see that it has been raided, torn apart. It's lying in pieces.
Okay.
There are no signs of attackers, victims, or the cattle that apparently brought it here. And there are no goods to speak of.
No goods.
Just a few broken, empty boxes and crates.
Well, boys, nothing here.
Is the cart mobile though?
No.
Is there any sort of paths leading away from it?
That you can roll a survival check to see. Yeah, that's anything in the woods is just a survival check.
That's 9.
Plus.
No, well 9.
Oh, that's
8
a 9
plus 1.
altogether.
Yes.
You don't see anything. There are no paths leading any way other than forward and
No
back
foot tracks.
on the main path. None that you can see.
Man, I don't know nothing about these woods. I'm a big old city boy. Let me tell you.
So if we take the left or the right path from before, does that still lead to Tavos in any way? Like,
You're on one path.
to the right was just
To the right is woods,
Okay.
and to the left is farmland.
Okay.
Like around the
So it
road.
wasn't a separate path. It was just straight.
No.
pretty
It's
much.
one. Yeah, it's one. I'm sorry.
Alright, it's just like when you're looking out the window and one's
And there's
Yeah,
nothing.
I understand
there's-
directions.
There's
Let me tell you
nothing we can
something,
see.
Well,
Like, in
Yohrgin
the
looked
cart.
at the
No,
at the cart.
Like the cart. There's nothing in there that's
You
relevant.
can roll a perception check.
Yeah, I was
to see
looking
if
at
you
the dirt around the cart,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'll roll a perception check. See if we got some stuff.
Cool.
13
Ooh, +2.
plus 2.
15.
Wow, 15.
15.
You spy.
With my
With your
little eye.
little eye.
He does have a little eye, he's a gnome.
He does have little
true.
eyes. He's
Racist.
Daniel.
A few torn pages from a ledger. There are trading numbers. It looks like this was a merchant's wagon. But you see a family name belonging to the cart, LeMay.
LeMay. Do we have, like, paper? We don't have paper down here.
I can give you paper.
I got paper, please. I'm gonna have to write shit.
LeMay.
You're gonna write down LeMay?
I'm gonna write down.
You should have like a notebook
Cause
if
he ain't
it's
gonna remember.
papers you want to like.
Nah.
So LeMay, do I know this name or no? I have no idea.
It's not known to you.
No.
You only know squirrels
Yeah, you have a very
And
small.
bears. And bears.
and one tattoo artist. I should probably close that door actually.
Hey,
Here,
I'm the
Craig,
guest. I got it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
You're
you're
still
not
not
even
in the
go
story.
go on
You go
somewhere.
do
I don't
whatever.
even know who this guy is. Oh darn it! I wasn't supposed to show who he was.
Oh, he's just standing there. Oh no, they already know who he is.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay, so I take the ledger. I show it to the group.
Well,
Say-
it's just a few torn pages. The
Few torn
only
pages.
information of note is the name LeMay.
How,
LeMay.
torn, just like the full page is just torn
Sure,
out, or
LeMay.
they're torn like
They're
in
just
pieces?
scraps of paper that you can
Yeah.
tell were from a merchant's ledger.
All right, mend these papers. We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
I don't think you could make an entire book.
No,
from
I don't
pieces.
think so.
I don't think
Watch.
that's how
All
that
right,
works.
so these raiders stole the book too.
They did. They definitely took the book.
Rub my hands together. It's getting interesting, boys.
So.
All right, further down the path.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, we
That's
got.
it.
I don't see
Onward,
anything else
friends.
discerning.
After a step, you hear the gallop of horses approaching from the Talove direction,
Coming toward us.
coming toward us.
I say, "Eee, this doesn't look good.
You can see a shape in the distance, two figures on horseback approaching fast.
Only two?
Only two.
I'm confident.
We could.
Standard ground or high?
Stand our
How
ground.
about
ground.
some of us get off the road, and some of us
No.
get.
We did nothing wrong. Let's just face
Yep.
it.
I'm not.
They might think we ransacked this cart.
Yeah, I
if
don't
we
want to
try
act
hide.
suspicious in any way.
So we just
All
wait
right,
for them.
We'll stand there.
We stand our ground, ready.
You stand there like
Everything.
jerks.
Yeah.
The two horsemen approach and stop way too close to you. The horses go, and then
Hey,
they
pal.
clop down.
What is that, a Clydesdale? Nice model. I compliment.
They're not.
Yohrgin's
They're
high
just
as
normal
shit.
old brown horses.
You're just rich, bro.
Two humans in leather armor look down at you. One looks just like Jason Momoa, and he has a trident on his back.
No.
Oh god.
Sounds awful.
What? And I wonder
And
what
says
he's.
what?
I wonder what he says to you.
He just wheezes nonsensically.
He only knows how to wheeze. That's
So
his
what
only
does his
talking.
partner say?
No.
No,
What do you got?
no. What do you have? Is that a
Is that a kerchief?
handkerchief?
Behind my giggles.
You're man-spreading at a 90-degree angle.
I'm not in a corner. There's not a comfortable way to exist here. Anyway, yeah. So, what happened here? Who are you guys?
We're adventurers. Just come from Pangle's Knock. We found this broken cart.
Where are the people who own this cart?
Well, I just said we found this broken cart.
Did you see anybody here, though?
No. We found this broken cart, though.
We definitely found a broken cart.
We definitely found a broken cart.
The man asks a little boy on the other horse. There's also a full-grown man on the other horse, but he's got a little boy on the horse.
Oh,
too.
so there were three
So
people.
there are 3 people.
Well, you didn't see the little boy.
I get
he,
you.
He peeks out.
From his father's kangaroo pouch.
Is this the cart? Talking to the little boy.
Yes, that's it. That's it. That's the cart. That's what the little boy sounds like. He's very shaky.
Great. This is a good little boy.
Does he have the shakes? Is he like...
The man with the trident sends the other man and the boy back the way they came. Send him.
Be gone from me.
Okay, boss. And then the one horse rides off. The man with the trident steps down off his horse.
I'm here doing an investigation. I am Veridas. I am the sheriff of the town up the road a piece.
Which is name?
Yeah, what's the name of that
What's
town?
the name of the town?
Prove it.
That's a pretty good question.
I call his bluff.
Yeah,
it's
I
called,
prove that you're the...
it's called, hold on.
He sells
Talove.
He says he is the sheriff of Talove.
Sure he does.
I do. Say great
I tell him-
confidence.
Any proof of that?
Show us the badge, please.
Are there
He
badges?
shows you the badge.
I'll show you the shit out of my
He
badge.
has
It's
a badge right on his chest.
A badge?
A sheriff's badge.
Oh my.
Is this suddenly a different world?
Nope.
Are there Western elements?
Same world. It's
Cowboy,
just that he's a
Cowboy
sheriff.
Jason Momoa just came in to see what's going on with the rustlers.
He's a sheriff in that he's one
I'm
of
the
the
law, man.
ruling bodies of the village.
No, I know what a sheriff is, but you said he has a sheriff's badge, and that
He
gives
does
a
have a
It's like a
sheriff's
badge.
that's
It's
a
like a
specific
badge.
image in my
Alright.
head.
It's a badge.
Anyway, continue.
Everybody at
it's
home needs
not
to
a
understand
start.
that this is not a cowboy type beat.
Nope.
This is
No.
still very much a fantasy type beat.
Yep.
But also he's a sheriff
Well-
with a badge.
Yep. It's like a little. It's a
The
thing.
sheriff of not
Well
exactly like
met,
that.
partner.
You are not a man of the law.
No, I'm not.
Howdy.
How'd I?
Howdy.
Do you know what's the name of the kid? Do you know the name of the kid?
He
Why?
should.
Why do you ask
It's-
that immediately?
Because
the little,
we have.
it's the little LeMay boy,
Because Mike's a little weird.
All right.
Darren LeMay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I trust this man implicitly. He's got a badge.
That's
Anybody with badges,
Yohrgin is so
Yohrgin
white.
knows.
Veridas.
You're a blonde boy.
Veridas is enlisting your help
Hey,
to help him on this case.
I need your help. The kid, we found him. He was alone. He said he was attacked. I need to know what's going on. This is his cart, but I need to find his family because it's my job.
What's in it for us?
We would love to help you.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
listen to the short one.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The
This is not
shortest
the way
one.
of Paylor.
That is not the way of Paylor.
Paylor.
All right, he
Go
chants
into the
Paylor
woods
for a
to
minute.
chant Paylor.
I just give the little
Religion
like
is
I give him
very
like a
good.
little like look like I'm like
Like a
But,
buddy cop movie.
yeah.
Well, we'd love to help you. We couldn't find anything from that card besides these pages.
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 And then
We give you the ledger.
I'd be happy to take a look.
Although
at
all
the
that tells him
remnants
is
of the
that
ledger.
It was
what he
Lil Ben.
already knew.
You learn nothing new from
Yeah,
these
that's
pages.
exactly what
Well,
he
listen,
Veridas throws them aside.
listen.
He has no
Clues.
time
I need all
for
the clues.
proper evidence.
We
procedure.
looked for clues, we found
No
nothing.
time for
Yeah,
evidence.
we checked.
They
this place over.
couldn't find anything in the woods, but maybe a seasoned detective and lawman could try to roll a survival check to see if he could,
I could
find
do that.
tracks.
I need a D20.
That is a D20.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
It's a fat D20.
Oh, you can have your own one of those.
Yeah! I mean, yay.
Woo!
Holy.
Hey.
Please
Leo.
roll one. Please roll one. First
I'm a
roll.
lawman.
First roll again.
I'm a lawman.
I got an 8 plus survival. 3, 11.
Dang.
Which is
you're
just
supposed
as
to be
bad.
pretty good at investigating.
Wait, I'm investigating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Which
told
is-
me,
no, but
you
it's
told me
survival.
survival.
It is survival.
Oh, well, if
It's a
your
survival
investigate's
check.
higher, I'll let you use an investigate.
I have nothing.
Yeah, it's not higher than 3.
You have nothing in investigation?
Will you help me make the guide?
He had 3 in survival.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna look it over because I haven't yet, I
Yeah,
guess.
you're putting your noggins together.
Oh man, 2. Flat.
I'm checking again.
I'm pretty
I say
sure,
I'm not positive there's a
15.
cart here.
I'm pretty sure
Plus,
we're looking at a bunch
plus
of
1.
trees.
I got a
fellas.
16.
On a second pass, Yohrgin finds...
I stroke all of my beard at the same time.
with 2 hands.
Full arm, just-
While Emory's not so sure there's a cart here at all anymore. And the sheriff just doesn't...
I just do
He
one of
just
these.
having
and
a panic
I just
attack.
do like a
He's
general
I
one of
gotta
these,
figure
looking
this
at
out.
the trees, like just kind of hands on the hips, like looks
Yohrgin
like something
on a
happened.
second pass sees what look like cattle tracks leading into the forest to the south.
Cattle tracks.
Wow.
I
It
said,
is-
wow,
there's
we
cattle
have seen
tracks.
that.
Leading into
We
the
really
forest.
didn't see this huge space for these cattle tracks for
Until
letting
right now.
people go into the woods.
Well,
I think that's
After
a
'em,
good,
boys.
I think that's a hot clue for us
It's
to
a
go find.
clue.
Let's go do it. Let's
get it.
go
Dan, you
fucking
have 4
check it out.
survival.
We need to find this kid's
Why
family,
weren't you
so
making
let's
these
take a
checks?
I
You have the
did.
highest survival.
I did.
Because Dan
You
doesn't
are
know
a
what
druid of the forest.
Yeah.
Dan doesn't know what he's
I'll
doing
lead the
half
way.
time.
You'll
Oh,
lead the
okay.
He's just still rubbing his
Yohrgin
tramp
tells
stamp,
us
like,
all where the tracks are, and then Parsnip says, "Don't worry, I'll lead the way through here."
Parsnip starts walking into the woods.
We follow,
Everybody
tracks.
follows.
we follow at a distance.
Towards
I follow at a distance.
towards
No,
the
I'm-
tracks. Now, Parsnip as the group leader,
Correct.
I'm gonna need you to make a few checks to see if you can stay on the trail.
I also
Gotcha.
don't trust Parsnip because he tried to steal money from me.
Roll your survival checks.
He didn't try to steal
Well,
money
what
from you.
am I rolling
you
right now?
seem-
He
Survival
asked,
Yeah, give me one
but
roll.
then he also prayed the hell out of himself after that.
check? I did. I apologize in the name of Paylor.
Oh, you don't have to praise the sun every time you
Yes,
say
I do.
Paylor.
Absolutely, he does.
Everybody prays
That's
the
the,
Lord
that's
in
the
their
only
own
way
way.
I'll forgive him.
5
You got
plus
a 9.
4 is a 9.
A 9.
So you can stay on the trail. You maybe don't find the most direct route. The party feels like they're doing a bit of a zigzag, but you're generally heading south. It doesn't seem that bad. 30 minutes pass. Let's get another one.
I have a question.
Oh, good.
If I turn into a wolf,
You don't get better at tracking.
do I
You
get,
get so much better at tracking.
get
What?
so much better at
He
tracking?
gets a lot better at tracking.
He's got a
he can
nose.
track by scent.
I can do that how many times per day?
Twice per
Yo, you
short
big-
rest.
You big
Alright.
dummy. Why don't you turn into a wolf
Alright,
and smell
I'm
these
gonna-
pages?
I'm gonna turn into a wolf.
Anything for him to
If
sniff.
we take a break, I'm going to turn into a wolf, and I ask to see the ledger or any items from
It's
the
like
LeMay boy.
3 scraps of paper.
I mean, I'm a wolf.
I've heard it been called
Okay,
a ledger.
scraps
I
of
just want
paper.
everyone to know.
The paper from the ledger.
Yeah.
The paper from... Thank you.
Wait,
Thank
what do you? But what do you do, Parsnip?
I'm going to turn into a wolf.
Give you big. Oh no.
The little gnome transforms before you
Now know that
mystically
Dan is a furry.
into a gray wolf, but he still has a little green goatee.
I wink at... what's his
That's
name?
upsetting.
What's your name?
Veridas.
I wink at Veritas.
Are you gonna be like my dog now? Like my cop dog?
Hell
Honest-
no.
Gonna sniff
Hell
you gotta
no.
sniff for clues.
He's already a squire for Paylor.
I am.
For this man.
That Paylor is the only man in my life.
I don't have any dogs in my precinct.
So you're sniffing the pages.
Correct.
Do you-
I ask, what's his...
Veridas.
Veridas.
I have
Do you have any items from the LeMay boy?
He asks this after he becomes a wolf.
Do I have any items from the
You've still got the pages on you.
Here's look at these pages. Sniff
Alright,
them.
I think for flavor, you threw them over your shoulder earlier.
But
The LeMay
And then you got him back.
You threw the LeMay boy over your shoulder.
for good luck.
Like, we don't need this anymore.
Go on,
Wonderful. No, so you sniff the pages.
Sure.
Let's see how well you get the scent.
Give it a good whiff.
As a wolf, you get a I'm glad as a wolf you get advantage, so you can roll twice and take the higher roll.
Oh my
You're
god.
trash. This is garbage.
Which was the higher roll?
Five. Someone kill Dan in
First
game,
roll.
so we can get a different druid.
I'm a pro.
Could I like try doing some?
The
Wolf.
wolf.
I rolled a 9.
The wolf sniffs the pages, and he says, "We need to go that way," and points due north. He's caught the scent of the wagon. Everybody roll a wisdom check to see if you can figure out that he's.
I got a
Jesus
15.
Christ.
He rolled a 1.
I got an 18.
It bounced off the wall.
I got a net 1.
He rolled a 1.
Yo, natty 1.
Rolled a 9.
So the wolf points due north, exactly where you all just walked from. 3 of you say, "All right, sounds like a plan," and start walking backwards. Yohrgin.
No! We just came from that way.
All right, let me try again.
All right, you get one more chance to get a whiff. You still have advantage.
That's a 9.
Try it again.
19.
19.
Plus 4.
You give it a way better sniff this time. You get right up in Veridas' sweaty palm, and you're just smushing it until there's no paper left.
I give him a little lick.
And now he's just got moist, pulpy dog snot.
I give his hand
paper.
a little lick.
Ugh.
You're fucking creepy.
I kind of give it a quick. I kind of take it and just give it a quick flick in his face.
You smell the faint scent of humans and the cattle. Due south, you know exactly where you're going. And Parsnip the wolf juts off.
After me, boys.
Can
We
he
follow.
talk as a wolf?
Okay.
We try and keep up.
Yeah, he's a wolf.
Ducking and weaving, not stepping in the cow poop.
Swimming in the ocean.
Well, not yet. You're coming upon the edge of the forest and a river.
Okay.
You can hear the sound of the water whooshing. You see the trees getting thinner. You stop right at the edge of the tree line before you come out to a little clearing in the river.
Okay.
Everybody else, a little out of breath behind you because you're a wolf and all that. You spy a cave on the other side of the river with 2 lizard folk with spears guarding the entrance.
They don't see it, correct?
Well, I mean, as they come to view, they're all gonna see it.
Okay. All right. I believe, and I can smell that they're in the cave. Correct?
Oh yeah, tied up outside of the cave is a cow, which you can sniff like, oh, that's our guy.
All right, they're in the cave right there. Let's formulate a plan.
Okay. Good.
I know
Great.
about like that. There's lizard folk. Like.
Yeah, anything I told
Okay.
you.
All right. Yeah. So.
No.
No, I just wanted to make sure. So.
Veridas recognizes them immediately as kobolds.
We've recently started to have a problem with these guys around town. I didn't think they were going to be getting this bold, but if this is where they're going,
Emboldened, you say?
Stop. You just say you didn't think the kobolds would get that bold?
not on purpose.
That kobold.
That kobold.
I'm not
Kobolds
listening to
are bold.
Aquaman anymore.
It's a terrible reason to know.
I don't trust Aquaman.
Well,
I do not trust Aquaman.
Anyway.
Wait till he gives you a nice good reason to stop listening to him at least.
It's coming.
All right.
But if they're getting this bold, like, we need to put a
Yeah.
stop to this now.
So we're bringing up the map again real quick. So kobolds usually, I'm just going to use the gang here as a pointer.
The gong.
Kobolds live here in the Savage Hills. Orcs live in a centralized area of the hills. Goblins usually reside in central caves. And kobolds live in like the outer caves along the hills. Very rarely do kobolds and even rarer goblins bother people on the outskirts of the forest or in the towns. These kobolds, if you can see the map, have apparently traveled through the forest and have passed the border city of Talove and gotten dangerously close to humankind, much closer than kobolds usually go from the hills. So it's very bizarre, and Veridas explains this.
Thanks.
wow.
Thank you so much.
This is
Great
pretty
teaching
bizarre.
you.
We've been taking care of some of them in small groups, but we haven't had anything this bold yet.
So, are they organized?
Clearly.
I mean,
They
they
tied up
apparently to
that
be
cow.
getting more organized than they have been. We've been dealing with small raids, but
So
or small groups, nothing major, and we also haven't had anybody, coming in from such a distance before. Like these guys were kind of on their own when they got attacked.
do you have any other information about this specific group? You said that there's just more in the area. Do you know how many more?
I don't. I mean,
Okay.
it's because it's been quiet previously. Like
All right.
this is like brand new stuff for us. We've been dealing with maybe for a couple weeks now. That's about it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
I try to keep it interesting.
Okay. How did they get across the river? I look.
Is it
Do
like
they
a
have like a
short
boat on
river?
their side?
It's there are parts of the river where it's shallow enough that you could walk
Oh.
across. Yeah, it's
Okay.
not like a raging river. It's just
Oh.
a forest river.
They
It's
don't.
like a creek.
They don't see us or anything. All right.
Cool.
No, you're
Okay.
still behind the trees.
All right. So
They are standing guard though.
should we
We should sneak on them.
hold on? None of us are fucking sneaky.
That's true.
If
Actually,
if you want to burn your second charge,
actually,
actually,
Hold on a
he's
second.
pretty sneaky too.
I'm a little sneaky.
I'm a wolf.
How
so
about
I'm still a wolf,
longbow?
aren't I? Or no?
Yeah.
We-
As a wolf, it will be hard
Can
to sneak
we-
around.
It'll be
Wait
hard.
for a second.
Hard.
See if
What?
are they moving around? Are they like guarding the entrance?
Yeah,
Is
they're
anybody
just guarding-
We
coming
can
in
tell
and
they're
out?
guarding the entrance.
After a few minutes, they haven't moved. They're standing at the entrance with spears.
Okay. How about we don't worry about that and we just put them to sleep?
Well, okay.
Put the guards at the front, because if they're alive or they spot you or anything like that,
Can we? Can you take them out with an arrow and you take them out with a sleep
I
spell?
can take them both out with sleep.
Oh, okay, even better.
Yeah.
That,
I think it'd be
My
better to
guy.
be quiet and then they sleep
an
until
an arrow is pretty quiet.
I'm pretty sure an arrow wouldn't put him to sleep though.
It would
Whatever
kill
we
him.
end up doing, I feel like we
Yeah.
gotta
it
do.
might kill them, but it
Or
might
he might
not.
miss. Yeah.
Whatever
Or
we
might
end up
miss.
doing, I feel like we got to come to a decision quick though, because
All right,
we got the
sleep
kids'
'em.
parents.
Let's
in
sleep
there.
'em.
Yes.
So Yohrgin is going to attempt to sleep them both.
All right. I should
We
probably take
should
out my
be,
sleep.
and we should be waiting off to the
Can
side.
we
and
be
borrow a
waiting
couple of
just
mine.
No, yeah, I guess just roll your thing.
All right. Let's see. Sorry. 5d8. Do you have
Yes.
extra d8?
I have 2 here.
All
You
right.
can use. I'm gonna need them back.
I got 8 plus
8.
6 and 1. That's 7. That's going to be 17.
15. What?
No, not
8
17.
plus 7.
15. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's the other? What? Just tell me all 5 numbers separately.
8,
6,
6,
and
1, and then roll 2 more.
7 and 1.
7 and 1. All right, give me my dice back.
Which, yeah, the ones that aren't the great ones.
Man.
I was not
That
expecting that to be a gap.
Well,
That was almost pretty cool though.
What?
because
That was almost pretty
We'll
cool.
get 'em
It
back
made
to
it
you.
all
We'll get 'em
the way.
I
later.
guess
Get 'em later.
some of my monsters are gonna do more damage tonight.
No, wait.
Um, So altogether, that is thank you.
You're welcome.
8 plus 7 is 15. Plus 6 is 21, 22, 23.
What is that? What they have to beat to not get slept?
The sleep
There's that.
spell,
It works by...
you roll how many hit points you can affect.
Oh, okay.
So if the combined total of their 2 hit points is 23 or less,
They
you
both
put them both to sleep. If it's literally 1 more than that,
No.
Yeah.
No.
Put one of them to sleep.
one kobold falls asleep, the other one gets extremely drowsy, but he's up.
Shoot his ass.
Take him out.
Can I do the longbow?
Go for it.
You have a
Roll.
longbow?
Yeah.
Roll your roll a 20 and an 8
And
at
an
the same
8.
time. Yeah.
Because that's your damage if it hits.
And
If it hits.
Yes.
Yeah. So roll them both at the same time.
17.
That
So it hits.
7 plus 8. 4. 7 plus 8. 7 plus 4 is 11.
Yes.
Often.
Damn it! So he's the drowsiest
Bro.
1 health having kobold.
he should pass
If this
that.
guy only had 11 health, we would
We would have killed him twice.
Wow.
Wow.
Does Corey also
So-
have a bow and arrow that he can shoot
He
really
does,
quick?
but-
the
That's
arrow
your,
goes in, and the kobold loses consciousness
Yay!
because that's 2 that are too close.
All right.
Just sleeping.
So very silently, you've done that. I mean, I'm pretty sure sleep involves like speaking, and I don't think you can do it stealthily.
Does it say V?
Yeah, it's vocal. It doesn't mean you have to like yell it.
No, you can just.
Sleepy, my baby. Enjoy your nappy naps.
Well, that's what Yohrgin has to do from now on when he wants to cave.
Sure, you're napping that.
There you go. Let's drag these fools out to the sides, so in case anybody comes back, they won't notice.
Yeah. Well, now you're gonna have to leave the safety of the trees, cross the river, and then get over to the mouth of the cave.
Yes.
Correct.
So we're gonna walk out from the trees now.
Okay, you do that. Nobody notices. The guards are
Asleep and dead. Or
Asleep and
just
dead.
asleep and
passed out.
almost dead.
All right, we start walking
The
through
cow
the river.
is looking at you, though.
I say,
I talk to him in animal. I say,
You
"Calm
can't
down."
speak to a cow.
Okay.
Why?
Anybody
You
got an
can speak
animal
to
handling?
smaller,
I can.
smaller animals.
You could what?
I could speak to animals.
I have animal handling.
I changed it.
You did change it. I can't speak to animals.
For this?
He's got this.
I have animal handling. I can just.
I mean, the cow's just looking at you. Can
Is
just,
he
It's
gonna like murder?
You
Or
could like
like,
freak out.
you proceed.
You can do
you
crazy
proceed
cow
through,
shit.
through the creek and get to the mouth of the cave.
All right.
As you look in, you can see that the cave splits into two paths
Ah.
with crude, makeshift wooden doors at the end of each path.
Could we like take a look to see if there's any like general footprints like heading one way?
There
or
are no.
another?
It's stone.
any
There are
holes
no
in those
footprints.
doors? Are they like decrepit,
They're like makeshift.
like planks?
So, if
I
you
say
were right
parsnip.
up next to it,
Yes.
Can your tiny squirrel body fit through those doors?
he's still a wolf
I'm
right
still a
now.
wolf.
Can you be a squirrel and then fit through those?
Well,
doors?
if he changes, that's gonna cost him.
I will. I can only. I don't want to turn into a squirrel. It will exhaust my energy.
Can we just like do a little? Can we just do a little sneaky peeky?
So I want to do a perception check to smell and see if I can detect any like enemies.
Ooh, yeah,
Look at
roll
this
that.
sniffer.
That's pretty good.
That's
And now you got a good idea of what a
utility.
kobold smells like. Oh wait, are you guys doing anything with the kobolds while he does this?
Check their bodies for loot.
Move them out. Move them out of the way.
We
Move
just-
them to the sides, like into brush.
Can we
so
take a
they're
look
not
to see if
in
they
the
have
sight.
anything like
Check for
keys
loot.
or something?
And then we
Check for
can
loot
check and
keys.
see if they have anything.
All right.
on
Well,
them.
they got no loot, no keys. They're
Okay.
kobolds.
Toss them
Take
in the
their
river.
weapons.
Let them
Yeah.
float down the
They've
river.
got like pouches
not gonna
of
wake up.
grains.
They're not gonna wake up by the time we leave.
Okay.
Oh wait, if we throw them
They
in the river,
can't,
they're
they-
gonna wake up.
They might
Well,
not be
the
alive.
one you
Another
just
kobold-
knocked out.
Yeah.
Well, then
By
kill
normal
him.
means.
You
Can,
just,
can I just like take
He's
my
not
trident
a
and like
human.
that doesn't matter.
can
he
I
is
just,
life.
Can I just like try and
You-
stab them?
You
myself.
are
Is that
a
what you'd like to
strange
do?
man.
I mean, I don't like them, and like they're
Uh,
fucking with my people. I mean,
they're fucking with
You
me.
two are gonna have to talk about that. You move them to the forest behind the cave.
All right.
Okay.
You move the sleeping one. You move the fucking unconscious one.
can I like, try and drag them and like just like flick them?
Is that what you'd like to do?
Can't we tie him to a tree?
Good.
I mean, they're not gonna wake up if we hide them, but it's fine. This
We
is
can
Anyway,
tie him to
it's
a tree.
irrelevant.
If you
It's
really
irrelevant.
want-
We're really wasting
Tannivh
time
takes
right
them
now.
and ties them to a tree.
I
Right.
tie him
Okay.
to a tree.
Done.
Whatever.
All
All
right.
right. I
Both
am
of them?
Both of them.
the same
Well, the
tree.
sleeping one's not gonna wake up.
I
He's
put
not
a
at
gag
risk
in
of
his
waking
mouth just in case.
up. Okay.
This is
Fantastic.
getting weird, and I go into the cave.
You wanted
no,
this.
I'm.
I don't want to tie him up.
Is
to
that
a
what you
tree.
are
Is that what
sniffing-
you whisper to the kobold?
You are
wanted this?
sniffing at the two paths, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Just whisper to the kobold. You wanted this.
18 plus
Ooh.
4.
Whoa.
You smell humans in either one?
What a sniffer.
I don't know. Tell me, what do I smell?
The
You smell
the
like-
left
Smell they live.
smells vaguely of cooking meat.
Cooking meat. Okay.
The right smells vaguely terrible.
So non-cooking.
Both of them reek with kobold.
Both of them reek with Kobold.
And what about
I'm gonna
human?
be really pissed
Is there
off
any
if I have
scent
to
of
tell this
human
kid
on
his
either
parents died.
What'd you roll?
18 plus 4.
22.
The very, very faint smell of human in general, not from
Damn
either
it.
direction.
From either direction. So, to the left, it seems to be they're cooking, or they're having some type of feast. To the right, I just smell just a stench that I'm unaware of.
Are you? So you can talk to us like Scooby Doo?
Yes, I
Yeah.
Right? He's a wolf.
He can speak in his normal gnomey voice
Oh,
when he's
man.
a wolf.
I go hard.
Hello. So I'm just-
He's never made it past one word.
I have
Yeah.
not.
And you've only done the Mickey Mouse. You only said
I'm just
hello.
like I'm just generally confused. I'm talking to a wolf like the entire time.
This is the first druid he's
I
ever
went-
met.
It really is. Like I'm just like.
Veridas
waking up
strokes his
Are
beard,
y'all? Are we trying?
and
to
it's
force
just missing
voices?
all the information. It's just going right over his head.
No.
He's absorbed in
I'm
his thoughts.
competent. I'm competent. I'm just surprised
We
that there's a
should
talking.
force
voice.
Yeah.
You want to split up, gang?
No.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Which path
Wonderful.
would you like to
I
take?
pray.
I say we should take the one on the left. Was the one with the
You're
fire.
praying?
I pray to see what my God wants me to do.
I'm
There
going
are
to see
two
if
paths.
anybody's chatting to you at all.
I'm just gonna
They
go
won't
with my
be.
gut.
No,
You
no.
never explain what
I
it
dropped
is.
down in prayer.
Nobody's watching us either. So it's
We have
fine.
like
Sick.
3 people.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, 3 or 4
I
people.
can't see.
Last I checked.
I'm trying to think if I can-
You have to have the Twitch page up.
I-
To see. Like,
I do.
Oh, you do?
Stop
Okay.
mansplaining how Twitch works.
Eat my balls.
Stop mansplaining to me how Twitch works.
So
Alright, so are we gonna take the path on the left?
I just say we go to the one that's like cooking because I feel like they
We
might.
could catch them off guards.
Yeah.
They
Alright.
might be eating people in there.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
If the people are still like being
Is
alive,
that
though,
fine,
then
you
we
psycho?
Then we'll kill them.
He's
Yeah,
a
The
He's
Alright, so my god has
The
not
kobolds.
answered me, and I say, yeah, alright, let's go left.
Alright,
no answer
Let's go
from your
left.
god. Very, very common.
You proceed sneakily to the left. I'm gonna need stealth checks from everybody
Oh,
as you approach the door.
Oh,
8.
I gotta.
9.
What is
Yeah.
stealth?
Wait.
Stealth is
I got
under
5.
It's on there.
I also got a
2.
5.
I got a 10.
9.
You have a plus.
So you all just
Oh, well,
walk
wait.
normally to the door.
Well, but I got a 5 plus 4, so it's 9. It's not great.
So 3 of us have a 9, 1 is a 10,
I have a 5.
and you have a 5. Alright.
And what you have?
I had a 9.
Yeah, 9. 3 of us had a 9.
999.
So you just walk.
Yeah.
You just walk to the door.
Okay.
Yohrgin's like talking about something.
Man, that party last night was pretty great.
I say we camped last night.
Yohrgin!
You know
Yohrgin!
what I mean? The fiesta.
I tell Yohrgin.
Yohrgin needs to lay off the
I
fucking
tell
sauce.
Yohrgin.
So can we just like try to open the door and see what happens? 'Cause we're
you're at the door. You can hear a slight ruckus. You can hear Kobold chatter and the shuffling of items.
Before we go on, I say, Tannivh, are you okay? You haven't spoken today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Let's
do it.
I'm a
Should we,
little
like-
cautious.
Should we like ready ourselves before we kick
Yeah,
the
I
door?
mean, we can all have our weapons in hand.
I'm getting that.
Yohrgin, what are you doing?
I'm readying some spells, baby. Gonna burn this motherfucker down.
What are you doing, Veridas?
Unshouldering that trident and
That-
two-handed grip.
That golden trident that you
That
just
golden
have.
trident that does not
fucking
refer
sick
to.
of me.
Parsnip, what are you doing?
I'm ready to go.
I'm a wolf.
Bare my fangs.
I might be
Emory.
overthinking something.
I
Okay.
Are you guys worried about people coming out, or, kobolds coming out of the other room?
We should be.
Nope.
a little bit.
Not
you
anymore.
want me to lay some fog in this area?
No, I don't. want
How
that.
about you two check the other door and us 3 take this door?
No, we're not.
No,
saying
that's
that.
No, like behind
they're
us,
not
like
next
watch.
to each other.
No, but like watch
They're-
our backs.
Hey, these are little guys, right?
Yes.
They're not like particularly
They're like
super
goblins.
strong.
They're
No,
like-
they're like gnome sized.
Can
and
we,
they're not
like-
super strong.
block the door somehow.
We-
Block the other door so they won't come in unless we like let
That's what
them.
I'm thinking.
I have
Can
nothing
Dan just turn into a
Can
bear and
we-
sit in front of the door?
Can we? Can we lead in this this cow to block the other door?
Oh.
I think they could push the cow over.
I don't think so.
I think 10 of them could
You
move
think
the
they
cow.
could couch it?
We can.
Yeah.
I mean, if they push it,
The cow.
Emory
would-
brings up the good point that the cow might just move.
He means like tie up the cow and put it in front of
Well,
the door.
I mean, like put the cow in front of the door, and then
You could sleep the cow.
He's gonna
the cow.
sleep the cow in front of the door.
that's
You can sleep the cow in front of the door.
I think they could just
Anybody
break
in
the
a
door.
sleep spell could be woken up by shaking them awake.
Yeah.
But it's a
All right, let's
cow.
just-
Any damage.
Let's
so
just take the door.
let's
down.
do this.
I mean, it's a
real
good.
quick before this happens. I bless my 3 party members.
Payload,
my
payload,
3
payload,
party
payload,
members.
payload.
Not
Wow.
Aquaman.
Wow.
Fuck Aquaman.
With a blessing, you can add a D4 to any roll.
I'm a little.
And how long does that
genuinely like
last?
a
A
little.
minute.
I'm
So
a
we
guest
need to
here.
go now.
All right, let's make moves.
And then I kick the door in,
All right, we're fucking.
which I shouldn't need to roll for since it's just like plywood.
You kick the door in.
Thanks.
You kick the door into a makeshift parlor. You can tell pieces of the wagon have been scavenged for tables and chairs. Torches dimly light the room along the wall. And 6 kobolds are in the room with mugs of ale and legs of meat. They all look at you surprised. What were the guards doing?
Is
Like
that what they say?
Very
Like,
casually but surprised.
Well,
was
they don't
it?
say that.
They can't speak.
They
What
say
was
that
Tim
in
doing?
lizard tongue.
So they're just like, Kobold.
All right, charge him.
Yeah, they're
well,
Pokemon. They just
Everybody
say
roll
kobold.
initiative for me.
God damn it. Hate fucking
18.
initiative.
it's gonna be a 17 from me.
I rolled a 1.
Where the hell's my initiative?
5.
Dan rolled a 1.
3.
14
Oh wait,
plus
do we add something?
Yes, your
your
initiative.
initiative.
Oh, so 18 plus 4.
15.
Mathematically 22.
It's a damn good
Yeah,
initiative.
Why
So
do I
it's
still have
gonna-
0 initiative?
Huh?
Is it based on Dex?
Yes,
My
it
Dex-
is.
My Dex sucks.
You're a dwarf
So
wizard.
it's gonna go Veridas, Yohrgin, Emory,
Before you.
Tannivh, Parsnip. All right, remember that. So when the person before you is going, ready what you're gonna do. So first up, we have Veridas. What would you like to do?
Well, can
There
I
are
just...
4
Okay.
around a table on the far end of the room. Near you are 2 kobolds, maybe 15 feet away to the right.
Like when you say near, like man. Like...
15 feet away.
Oh, okay.
And the other 4 are currently sitting around a table and are now getting up in shock.
Trying to decide if I want to throw my trident at those guys or if I just want to run up and stab the other dudes.
Do you have
Throw the
another melee weapon?
You,
I have axes.
Oh.
They're the trident guy.
he is
Throw the
throwing axes.
Yeah, I'm gonna yeet. Well, oh wait, I don't know if that's a good idea now.
Do whatever you.
Throw the trident.
Please do whatever.
I'm
you
gonna
want.
yeet that trident at those guys. Like,
At one of the guys around the table.
yeah.
Okay. Roll that for me. Roll that and the damage at once, please.
Get the
Oh.
damage too.
It's a D6. Plus 4 if you hit.
I got an 18
That
plus
hits.
6, and then it's a 4 plus 4 is 8.
8 damage to the one.
Yep. Oof! And then, can I do second wind and, like, yeet some throwing axes too, or no?
You have second attack, but you
Oh, yeah.
didn't have another weapon on you.
Yeah. You have
So
to
you-
take
Oh, it wasn't
Yeah.
ready? Oh.
It's
Okay,
good.
well, can I just use that second action then to get the weapons ready?
You've now got your 2 throwing axes in hand.
Yeah.
Now that you've thrown your melee weapon, you have your throwing weapons in hand.
And then,
The trident is stuck into a kobold
yeah,
and pinned him to the wall.
that's what I wanted.
and he's upset about it. He's screaming, "Ah!"
Can I, like,
You can't do anything right now.
Well, I mean, since I didn't move, can I, like, move towards...
You can't move after an attack.
Yes, you can.
What?
You want to move towards the table?
Yeah, because I want to go get my trident back.
Okay, so you move and you get almost all the way to the table.
You never let
Yeah.
us move after an attack.
You can take your actions in any order you want.
You're son of a
You
bitch.
can't, if you're next
Like,
to someone like you
Yeah.
and you attack, you don't want to move because then you trigger an attack of opportunity.
I'll take any smacks they can throw at me. I got so much armor.
So
Yohrgin.
basically
My
kicked the door
turn.
open and I yeeted it.
So is that that table of people? That
Yeah.
table
Yeah,
of kobolds?
kobolds.
They're pretty close together, right?
They're pretty close
no.
together.
I'm gonna shatter the hell out of them.
Jesus Christ.
This seems like overkill.
Oh wait, I don't even need to. I don't even need to roll that. It's an area of effect move, right?
Yeah.
So let me get those other 2 8s because it's 3d8.
3d8?
Use theirs.
Oh my god, here. That's an 8, I think, right?
I'm a fucking wizard.
Harry.
This is
This
unnecessary.
is
That's
not
a
the
second
right one.
level
I need the
spell,
other
It's
right?
one.
unnecessary.
I
There's
need
no
the other
reason
one.
for this.
Why are you using your, like, burn your good stuff?
Because
Yeah.
I don't burn my good stuff. I have all the stuff available whenever.
That's good.
I mean, until I burn out of all my spells.
That's what he's asking.
It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? Yeah, 11.
God damn it. Do these all have fucking 12 health?
Of course.
This is an ass.
Well, you're welcome.
Well, except one that has a trident sticking out of him.
He tries.
So he's just, yeah. Hey, Tannivh, don't read my book, son of a bitch.
Hacker.
So Yohrgin cracks his knuckles and cracks his neck and just. This is a very
Is that your
good,
DM
this
screen?
Is my DM screen now. It's not gonna stay up.
That'll be fine.
It will with the
probably.
power of water.
Please,
Right,
please
Katara.
keep going.
Continue.
Continue. That's not gonna work.
Yohrgin just completely
Gonna fall.
overkills the whole thing. He busts out one of his 2 per day second level spells. The table
Psycho.
Hell yeah.
shatters and splinters into a million pieces. The kobolds all fly and ragdoll into the walls around them, and they all drop dead to the floor because the shrapnel from the table did the 1d4 extra damage you needed.
Oh, dude.
Fucking, I'm a
To
goddamn
kill
wizard,
them all.
motherfucker.
Your trident
No.
gets slightly bent from the attack because it was right in the
You
right.
cannot throw it anymore.
You did.
It's just one of your 3 points got a little. But
Oh.
it goes flying. Roll. It goes flying right towards you.
Why?
because
catch
the
it.
shatter sent everyone
Oh.
flying.
I got a 14.
You catch the trident.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do.
Fuck.
Do you guys curse on this thing? I don't know.
We can curse as much as we want.
You can
Fuck
cuss,
yeah,
but God won't ever help you if you cuss.
Paylor will.
I will never
It's
help you.
alright.
Emory, it's your turn. There are only 2 left, and they're right next to you. And they're like literally peeing on the floor.
I say, wow.
Does anyone speak Kobold?
No.
Nope.
So I slash. I slash right at whichever one's closest. if
Roll
they're
it.
both.
Roll that and your D8.
Not a D8. I only get D6s.
It's a longsword.
Oh, I never got to write my next one. I'm still using my stick.
Oh yeah.
Stupid stick.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Okay.
What's
What's your damage plus?
Damage type is 1d8. I don't know. I
1d8
didn't.
plus 3, so 9.
Yeah, 3.
12. Yeah, even if you roll a 1, it kills him.
Sick, because I rolled a 4.
Yeah. So.
Ah!
Let's get this the fuck out of here.
Oh, ace.
What is that?
Oh, ace.
Oh. All right,
So after a trident to the chest and then an exploding table, Emory takes 5 steps into the room and just cuts one of their heads off with just absolutely no effort. Just critical hit.
I'm
I
immediately
feel so
over
bad
not
for this
killing
last
them.
Kobold. Like,
Yeah, you got over not killing them very quickly.
You're like, man, that looks like fun.
Tannivh, it's your turn.
There's only one left, right?
There is
Yes.
only 1 left.
I'm just gonna run at him with my short sword.
Go for it.
Yeet!
That's the 6-sided in the 20.
Oh shit!
Square.
It's a little
Cube.
weak here.
18.
Fuck.
18?
Yeah.
What's the
Plus
damage?
3. 21.
But,
The damage.
well, no, yeah, that hits. Don't worry about that.
The
Your
damage is
damage
5.
Oh, I got you.
5 altogether?
Mhm.
Alright, you see Emory slash with ease and cut one's head off. You run up and try to do the same thing, but it just like goes a little bit into his shoulder, and he screams and pushes it back out.
Should have aimed for the head.
Yeah.
So now Parsnip.
I don't even have
and then he
any
just
help
snaps his
for it.
finger.
The wolf Parsnip.
I jump and maul.
Yeah, now there's a wolf.
Yeah.
I jump and maul with my claws.
Okay,
Roll that.
God.
Just roll for your
1d6.
maul.
I rolled a 7.
Roll fuck.
Plus.
7 plus 4.
7 plus 4.
Yo, I like that we can roll
you
our own
miss.
attacks now.
The kobold fends off your fangs.
Damn.
After getting stabbed?
So now this
Huh?
kobold gets
That's
to
not the
go.
kobold.
After getting well, you matched the AC. 8 tie goes to the defender if it's a match.
Now it's the kobold's turn for the first time.
Nope, it was a surprise round.
Oh,
so the
now it's
kobold
all-
goes after Veridas, if he can.
You go.
It's your
You're
turn.
up.
This
after
kobold's
Veridas.
turn was after Veridas,
Oh.
but he spent his first turn being surprised.
Alright, so since I have the
That's cool.
trident, can I just like stabby stab
Of course.
with 2 hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 20 and a D8.
Yes.
That's a D6.
66.
Got it.
None of y'all know what dice are.
Listen, it's been a while.
Greg runs a D&D game.
It's a 6 plus...
Plus not enough.
Plus
6?
less than.
6 plus 6?
Is it plus 6?
Yeah.
That's
You
enough.
use
6
What
plus
the
6.
That's
That's enough.
And then
What was your
it's,
damage?
D8 plus 4, so 3 plus 4 is oftentimes 7.
Yo, sure.
If I had a nickel for every kobold that's been reduced to 1 this evening,
No!
the kobold is still standing.
All
Wait,
his friends
And it's
are
his
exploding.
turn!
Oh no.
I don't...
He's attacking...
Can I wait? Can I like attack again with the trident?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
my
just
goodness.
I'm just gonna kill the thing. I'm tired of them.
I wrote this, I'm like, oh, maybe 6 is too many for the first...
You weren't expecting an explosion.
All right, I don't think I got it
He
because I got
loses
a
by
5
1
plus
6.
I rolled a 5 plus 6.
11.
It's 11.
he dodges it. And you know what he does?
What?
He runs! For fuck's sake, he runs to the door at the other end of the room.
How do you
I
get
chase
stabbed
after
and
him.
also
We
try
all
to
get
live
attacks
is
of
not dead?
opportunity against that.
No,
don't
he
we? Or no,
disengages.
because he doesn't.
He's
okay.
not taking any... He's disengaging and bashing away.
I run after him and try to grab him.
Well,
That
if
you
it
can
was your
do.
turn.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, it's not your turn. It's
Yohrgin.
Yohrgin's turn. He's running and he's almost to the door.
Eat something.
Firebolt that ass.
Nope, don't
A
fireball.
fireball this man.
No, don't do that. We need
Why?
spells.
What is a fire? It's
Firebolt's a cantrip.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he can do that.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
8 plus 5. It's gonna be 13.
That's a hit.
That's
And don't
a
even tell me the damage. Because your firebolt reduces this being to a smoldering pile.
6.
That was fun. I felt really bad for those kobolds.
That's what Veridas says. He goes, that was fun.
I say, are you a lawman?
And then I just slammed
He
my shotgun.
hates
and just be like-
kobolds.
I get
He's
that.
the sheriff of a town on the border of the Savage Hills.
Mhm.
He hates the savages.
I get you.
He hates them.
And
He's
hills.
a Clint Eastwood.
I also hate hills, but like
Yeah, but we get to
Hills.
that.
Talove
Don't like
is a village on
What
a
are they
hill.
hiding up there?
Every morning,
What are these?
I just wake up and I'm like,
Talove
oh,
is
God.
on a hill.
All right, what else was in
Every
this
morning
room?
he wakes up and just goes,
What else is in this room?
Yeah.
We're in the hall. The parlor.
A table? Wait.
Kinda destroyed
But that's it?
Door.
That's-
Yeah,
there's
just
nothing?
shattered wood. There's like cups.
This looks like we chose wrong.
Huh? Well, then there's another door on the other end that
Okay.
he was trying to get to.
We go through
Let's
that.
go to the check the door. Let's get it.
Listen up. Listen to the other
You
side.
mean you didn't mean across the hall that we came in from?
No.
No.
The
It's like a
path
back
forked
room.
when it went in, so now you're on a path. You were in a room and there's a door at the back of that room.
I have 0 perception. 14 is my perception.
I
Listening to the door.
You listen to the door. Only one of you can listen to the door because he's so wide. You listen to the door. You don't hear. You
Wait.
hear a faint sizzle.
Let me listen.
They're cooking in there.
You can't listen. He already listened. Now what are we doing?
I
By
want
the
to see
way,
if I can smell something.
can I just?
You smell cooking beef on the other
Beef?
side.
They got that beef.
Oh, I'm
Um,
not worried though.
Just so you know,
Still beef.
shatter is like a huge. It's not like lightning. It's like thunder. So it's
Yeah.
like a huge fucking noise.
Oh,
yeah,
true.
it was
So
a
every-
massive explosion.
I don't think there's any
Listen.
chance of like anybody not hearing that.
So
That's
I
all
kicked the
next
door
room.
down.
Kick the door.
Yeah.
2 arrows fly directly at you.
Yeah, I figured.
A flex.
Your
He
armor-
flexes in response.
My armor is 18.
Your armor's gross, yeah.
I forgot he's the Aryan.
We never explicitly said that.
You kick the door down and just put your little shield up. Tung, tung. Arrows hit it and fly off.
Did you get a shield?
I have a shield. I have a
Right.
shield from the
He's-
beginning.
yeah,
No,
he's-
I
you
didn't
get
get
a
a new
shield?
one, no.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to. But instead I got
Oh
a sword.
wait, did we count? Never mind. Whatever.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh yeah, you got that Rurouni Kenshin short.
Yeah.
Shit.
2 kobolds are set up with short bows behind a counter with a larger kobold in a chef's hat further back with 2 cleavers. This is a makeshift kitchen with a fire pit and a cooking
Spit.
a butchered cow.
We do know it's a cow though. It's like very clear.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
cow.
all right.
It's
And
You
you
can
can
tell from
boys.
the fact that what they were eating.
Yeah.
Charge
Alright.
it, boys.
Yeah, do I get to go first because I ran through the door?
Everybody roll initiative. Sorry.
Ugh.
I know.
Well, I'm
Holy fuck.
Fucking
I'm a
19.
7.
10,
I got a 1.
I do get to go first.
19.
6.
7.
10.
Uno.
Okay. So 1, 2. What'd you get?
7.
3, 4, 5.
Oh shit. Well, no wait, that's a. Never mind.
So Emory does go first.
Yeet! I charge the counter and just try to kick it over into the 2 kobolds.
Christ. Yeah, it's just wood. That's a strength check,
Alright.
but it's DC 20.
14 plus 3. 17.
You do not knock the counter over.
Why is it 20?
Because
Or why-
it's wide, like the center, like trying
You
to
said
knock
this
it.
was a makeshift kitchen.
It is a makeshift
Ah,
kitchen.
you're trash. Well, then I kick a fucking counter and I say,
Just like you're angry that you lost your game of Siege.
Yeah.
You just kick it over.
Ah!
And that's what you do. Now a kobold.
Well,
is
wait, did I
going
kick
again.
it over?
You like broke parts of it down, so it didn't
Okay.
Not
fall
trying
over
to.
on them. But now it's not providing as
Well,
much
now they're
cover.
not okay, fine.
But now the kobolds are going again, and they're shooting behind you. There's
Oh.
4 of you, right? Because they're like, we're not. He's got a shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're shooting at the wolf.
No!
Why wouldn't they?
I'm just a poor boy.
What's your armor as a wolf?
Nothing.
Oh, as a wolf.
He's a wolf.
AC 13.
Ah, yeah.
He's dead. He could die.
I
Because
guess
he's
it's
dexterous, he
dexterity.
can like dodge.
Oh,
things.
oh, yeah.
The arrow flies right at you, and you dodge out of the way. Whoosh! Now it is. No, now it
It
is
is not my turn.
Your turn.
Now it
followed-
is
followed by
Aquaman's
Tanner.
Sir Veridas.
Veridas.
Aquaboy.
I guess I'm gonna so are they still behind the counter? Like you just
Yeah.
nudged it,
Yes.
They have partial cover. It's going to be hard to hit them with a ranged attack.
but can I Stab.
You can run up and try to stab down at him, yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, roll it.
Alright. I'm gonna roll. Oh, wait. Should I roll the dice too?
Yes.
Okay. And I need a d8.
To save time.
I rolled an 18 plus 6.
Go for it.
And it is a 5 plus. Oh, sorry. 5 plus 8. 9.
5
Damn.
plus 4. 5 plus 8?
No, it's a d8. It's 5.
There you go.
D8 plus 4.
Yeah,
5 plus
so
4.
5
9
plus 4
damage.
is
Yeah,
9
I was
damage.
gonna say
Phenomenal.
fucking plus
Can
8.
I
Also, you're supposed to roll a d6, not a d8.
No, because
It's versatile. He's
it's
using it
versatile.
two-handed.
I'm using two-handed.
Echo.
And then can I go
Yeah, you
again?
can do your second attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Why not? Let's get crazy.
I got an 11 plus 6, 17.
Yeah.
4 plus 4 is 8.
The fact that your weapon is
Yeah.
plus 6 and you fucking roll a d8 for damage,
Yeah, it's gross.
it's ridiculous.
So Veridas runs forward, and the one that just shot at the wolf, he just stabs twice in the head until it's a bloody mess.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm just like,
Blood
yeah!
splashes on his face, and it's in his beard, and he's screaming.
He's
This is a man
He
of
went
the law.
Khal Drogo.
look at him.
A
He has a
little
massive
couch.
heart on.
Yeah, well, he does not like roll perception.
The
on
other
it.
kobold's turn. He backs away, and is shooting at you,
Okay. Alright, never
and
mind.
he misses.
Time out.
Oh, okay.
Time out. 10 if you go.
So, he's taking out one.
He just took one down.
Right.
And
now
now
the other
another
one's
one is
partially
backing
behind
up,
cover?
shooting. The one in the chef's head is
There's
still
still
just
two
holding.
behind the counter, right?
There's
No.
one behind the counter backing up, and then in the back of the room on a stool is one in a chef's hat. With the
Oh,
two-
he's on a
He's
stool.
just
He's not
sitting
big.
there?
He's on a stool. Just looks
Just
angry. He's
sitting there,
like
like-
chopping. He's bigger too. He's
Oh.
bigger.
Is he screaming, spicy meatball?
In Kobold.
No, he's the Swedish chef of meatballs.
None
well,
of that.
No,
None of
that's
that
all
is.
flavor text. So what do you do?
I'm shooting the heck out of the one with the chef's hat.
Shoot
Alright,
that
go for
fucking
it.
chef hat
HE
wearing
double
fuck.
hockey sticks.
Well, you
So-
don't.
No, I don't.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a d8 3 plus 3, 6, and a 4
Yeah, just tell me the 20 if you missed.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Did he at least shoot the
The-
shit hat off?
The arrow flies towards the chef. He takes a cleaver and chops it in midair
Oh.
Damn.
and screams.
Just like that.
He throws both of his cleavers wildly at the group,
Ah,
and one hits Veridas.
Alright.
You catch a cleaver to the dang chest.
Ouch.
Ooh, not that.
Dang Casey Phillips.
8 damage it deals.
whoa!
You got 40.
Man.
He's got 40 health?
Uh,
What the fuck did you make him actual Aquaman?
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
He's Aquaman.
Why is he...
I'm a
With a
level.
cleaver sticking out of his chest.
I'm
now.
just like, yeah.
Nah,
Alright.
that hard on? Bigger than
Now
that.
now it is the wolf's turn.
Alright.
I really want to use that.
I'm gonna maul the shit out
He's
of
got
the cleaver guy.
Oh,
The cleaver
take that
guy?
out. I
I'm
think
just
you're talking
gonna
about
He's all the way at the back of the room.
You can do that though. You can jump over the counters. You roll an athletics, it'll be pretty easy to jump over the counter and get
You
over.
say that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna roll
well,
one.
if you want to try that, that's what you gotta
I rolled a 2.
do. You
Wait, what's your
you
athletics?
try to leap off the counter.
athletics.
As a wolf, aren't his athletics good?
Don't
My
care.
athletics are
Doesn't matter.
-1.
It's normally. I mean,
As a gnome.
no. I mean, he doesn't have all the stats in front of him, but he
Alright.
rolled a 2. So there was no hard number to beat, but it was
But
like
it was that.
more or less 6.
Is it like usually DC 5 is supposed to be really easy?
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
just dirt easy.
So is it kind of just like how a dog tries to run?
Well,
with
the wolf
linoleum?
jumps
Like-
up on the counter and attempts a lunging attack over the rest of the room at the chef, but he forgot that Emory broke the counter, so you just fall through and are knocked prone
Oh.
Nice.
by the counter.
By the counter.
Which,
So-
by the way, my hit points for the wolf are definitely wrong because I have less hit points as the wolf than as the
Yeah,
dog.
wolves don't have a lot of hit points.
Yohrgin.
Oh.
Yeah, you
What's
gotta
up,
be careful.
baby? Hey, so that is there one that has not been damaged yet?
The
There
wolf,
are
the
2 that haven't
chef,
been damaged.
and
The
the
chef and the other
bowman.
guy. I only killed the one guy.
And one's dead.
I feel like I'm gonna take out this big chef boy.
Go
RD.
for it.
RD. There he is.
I'm gonna blast this one little bit of magic firebolt.
Go do it then.
Wild stuff.
I'm gonna do that.
Wild magic.
Where's my? This isn't it, is it? Yes, it is. It's gonna be a 19 plus 5, and I rolled an
Just
8.
barely hits.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, the firebolt hits him.
Mhm.
He takes it and then just looks back down.
That's
like I got
spicy
another one
meatball.
So now it is who rolled high? Whose turn? It's
Me.
Emory's turn.
I look the bowman. He's right next to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I... How hard is it to throw one of these little boys?
If you want to pick him up and throw him,
Yeah.
not
Because he's just got a bow. He doesn't have a melee weapon on
not
him.
too easy. He's always armed with claws.
and also
Oh,
teeth.
they have claws?
Yeah, they're
Kobolds.
little lizard
Lizard
people.
men.
They
I
can
know
bite
they're
and-
lizard men. Lizards don't just have claws.
They bite and claw.
They're like little raptors.
90%
Alright,
of
then
them
I
have claws.
Then I slash him.
Then please do. You don't have to wait for my permission to roll a d20.
I
to
hit
attack.
18 plus whatever.
Just barely.
And then my damage is 7 plus 3. Big yeet on that.
The sword comes down. The blunt end just... You hear bones in his skull crack.
You're a monster.
Yeah. I don't mind
Yeah.
killing kobolds now.
Huh?
They don't serve any god.
No,
It's
well,
fine.
they do.
Oh, kobolds have a god? Well,
Evil
Emory doesn't
gods.
know that.
Bahamut?
No.
Not
Bahamut.
What's your name?
Hobson.
Veridas.
Aquaman.
Veridas.
Just look
Your
at him.
turn.
Alright. So, I'm really pissed at Chef Boyardee.
Oh, okay.
For
Can
the
I, like,
cleaver.
Can I take the cleaver out of my chest and throw it back at him?
Yes.
Alright.
Why not use one of your axes? You don't know
Well,
how
I
to
have
He's
to
got a
attack, so
cleaver
I can
attached
do
It's
the-
for
yeah.
flavor.
Alright.
It's for flavor.
It is for the flavor.
We're taking the flavor town,
Is
boys.
it? Am I just gonna, as it was with the throwing axe, or is there like a special?
It's just just roll
Roll
it. So you're still your +4 to hit, and I'll just do the damage.
17 plus 6.
You take it out and you dish it right back, and it hits his arm as it passes by. I'm rolling the damage. It's
Oh.
not this.
Your
it's
throwing
not the same
axes
as
are a
the
plus
axe.
6 too?
What?
Your throwing axes are also a +6 to hit?
D6 plus 4. Yeah, everything's plus 6, except when I use my trident with both hands.
Huh?
No, that's a lie. Everything's plus 6.
Everything is +6 for him
Yeah,
to hit.
his
All of
strength is a
weapons.
+4 and his proficiency is 2. He's a
He's
a
a
fighter. So all of
This
his
is what I do,
proficiencies
is I
are-
fight.
I'm a fighter
With
with a god.
now it's the other kobold's turn. The
Wait,
one
was
that's
that
cracked.
just my turn?
Oh, yeah, go on, do your second attack. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, and then I'm gonna just take my actual throwing axe and
Okay.
Throw his cleaver and one of yours.
yeah. 11 plus 6, 17. And
Yeah.
then it's going to be 3 plus 4 is 7.
Doink.
Doink?
Big
Yeah,
USC
yeah, well,
army
yeah.
shit.
You hit him with the axe, and now that's stuck in his shoulder.
So now he's got both, like...
Well, no, the cleaver just grazed him as it went
Oh.
by. It didn't do as much
Oh,
damage.
okay.
This one
Trident type.
chunked him. Now it's the bowman's turn, and he's just shooting.
He's still alive?
Yeah,
Barely.
he's
I
shooting at the
cracked his
wolf.
skull.
I thought the
The wolf looks weak.
back up.
Alright. Damn. My phone fell.
I don't want
Not
you
weak
nuts
enough.
out.
What?
Tannivh.
Okay.
Top of your list, please.
I'm gonna shoot the dude with another arrow.
The chef? Chef
chef.
Boyardee?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
With your
You're not
first
talking
arrow,
in yours.
that
Is
will
that what
hit.
his name is now?
His name is Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, talk like that.
7.
7 plus. Oh, no, yeah, I won't.
Yeah.
The arrow
The
misses.
second arrow.
He tries to chop it out of the air, but it's just like too.
It's like foul ball.
It's too high
Like,
anyway. Yeah. He swings at it though. Strike 2. Now it's his turn. From under his little stool,
No.
he's just got more knives.
No!
And he's going all out. He grabs 2 knives in each hand
Fuck.
and just chucks it. And we're gonna see if any of them hit, and then we're gonna decide who they hit. But they're goofy.
Well, you gotta decide beforehand because we all have different ACs, right?
So then, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not shooting at the wolf because he can't see you because you're still floundering on the floor. So, or just
Paws
whichever
up-
one lands.
paws up in the air.
Oh, he's throwing all 4?
He's throwing all 4. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm
That's
too
fine.
good.
You are hit. You are actually hit.
What?
And what's your armor?
Me?
14. You are not hit.
Did you only roll 4 d20s?
Yeah, he didn't throw it at the wolf. because he
Bark,
can't
bark.
see the wolf because the wolf's still on the floor.
Yeah.
But he hit you both.
My mistakes are pretty.
Yohrgin takes 4 damage. Emory takes 1 damage.
It's gonna be a tough one. Also, we could have been adding D4s to your attack rolls for all these fights.
No, not after the first one.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Each round is 6 seconds. Only 30 seconds have passed since both fights.
Nah.
All right.
Oh,
You had to
somebody
walk
didn't
from one
bless
end
me.
of the room to the other for the other
Huh?
one.
I haven't been blessed, and I couldn't been
Well, he can only bless 3 people at once.
You're not one of them.
racist.
In fact,
Racist.
You just
I don't
hate-
like fucking DC characters.
Well, listen.
I'm more of a Marvel.
I don't have
wanted
to
to make a
listen
guy
'cause
with a
it's not your
trident.
You wanted look at what he looks like. That's your description.
I said I wanted a beard.
You want him to be brown with a beard?
He was supposed to be on a boat.
This is
So we learned how to fight with a trident.
this is the
This
worst.
is Aquaman.
He
Whose
has a
turn
very
is it?
intricate
He
backstory.
was
Anyway.
never going to be on a
Is
boat.
it my turn yet?
No, it's my turn.
God
Yeah,
damn
it's
it.
the wolf's
He
turn.
had an interesting
All right.
backstory.
I'm up, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to one more time. I'm gonna try to get this damn kobold.
Right
Doesn't
now,
have to
there's
get
not
up
much
the-
in your way, so you just have to roll the attack.
You say that, but again, I'm gonna roll one.
Well, yeah, you're
Here's
gonna have to
somebody's-
roll someday,
Does he
Dan.
have disadvantage?
11.
Plus what?
Yeah, plus what is it?
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
You miss.
Don't.
You jump up to bite him, he smacks your face away.
Damn.
Like on the
Got
nose.
pimp
On
smack.
the fucking snap.
Bork.
Yohrgin.
It's Borgin's turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just yeet him so we can
Why
get
are
out
we
of
still
here.
here? I'm gonna take out the fucking chef boy.
RD.
With what?
Please
You
do.
a joke. 8 plus 5.
Miss.
Jesus Christ.
You miss.
Chef Boy's not dying.
I
he
mean,
the
not for
last
lack
one?
of trying.
Is
He's
he the
just-
last one, or is the other one still kicking?
The other one's still
the other one
alive.
with the bow is still
Oh my
standing
My
there.
turn?
God.
Yes.
I do the same thing and just try to smack my bow kobold that's been next to me for 20 minutes.
Yeah, go on.
I've gotten to know him pretty well at this
You
point.
just have your dice in your hand and just roll.
9 plus
Oh my God.
like 5.
9, that hits the weak one.
Good.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, good. I was
Don't
gonna
worry
say
about
I
it.
don't have to, right?
You crack his skull one more good old time, and
job,
he
pal.
dies. Veridas.
Can I take my trident and just rush the Chef Boyard dork? Like,
God.
Rush him?
yeah, I just want to rush
Chef
him with the
boy or
trident.
dork.
Chef
Boyard
Boy. Only
dork.
if you call him that as you rush him. Roll
Okay.
I want you to primal rage it.
and say what you're saying to him.
Primal rage.
Say Can I rush Chef Boyard dork?
No, you say, take this, Chef Boyard dork.
Okay. Take this, Chef Boyard dork.
That's embarrassing for you.
Well,
You just run clean past him to the wall behind him.
And get your trident
It was
stuck in the
You
wall.
get your trident stuck in the cow.
oh, it wasn't a 1.
I don't care. It's not stuck, but you just stick. You
Can
just
I like?
stick
Can
it
I
into
like? Am I like next to him now? Like,
No,
'cause
you
I'm-
ran past him.
You
Ran
used your
past-
whole thing to like bull rush.
Oh, that counted
Yeah.
as an action.
Yeah, I think
Ah.
it did.
Alright,
fair.
who's up?
Tannivh.
Alright, can we kill this guy?
Parsnip says that, and we're all like, fine. Man, Tannivh, not a break has been caught.
Another arrow just hits the wall.
Do you remember when you were like worried about the lack of cobalt?
And it's the chef's turn.
No, he can't have more knives.
He pulls out the spice
Oh no!
and spices the room. He's trying to blind all of you so he can just leave. Everybody roll a Constitution save. You have to beat 12 to not be blinded by the spice.
I've got a.
I rolled a 14.
Yes, 15.
Yohrgin is not blinded.
14.
I rolled a. I
5.
don't want to say it. I rolled a 5.
What'd you roll?
14.
What'd I
15.
say you have to roll?
12.
Oh, damn it. All right.
I rolled an 8.
So
What'd you get?
Tannivh, the room fills with
You got a
spices.
two?
He just throws spice canisters.
God.
Tannivh and Veridas are just blinded by the spice.
These are loaded fucking dice.
And now he's trying to flee. Is anybody near him? The
I'm
only
gonna
one that
grab
gets attacked, you get one attack of opportunity on him
Fight him.
as he runs to the other door to get further into the cave.
Can I like try to grab him with like my?
You can just attack him.
Alright.
If your attack hits, maybe you can try to grapple him.
Bite him and hold him.
12.
Plus.
Plus 4, right?
Plus 4.
That hits.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Give him all the
Six.
girl.
So you
What is
try
your
to bite
damage?
him like a pit bull.
You kill him.
2d6
Oh,
plus 4.
You bite his leg off and he dies, and that's not your damage.
It is.
That's if you're a bear.
Oh,
You do 2d4 plus 2 as a wolf.
2d4 plus 2.
Who is
It's
this?
he's dead. He's
Who
dead.
is this
Don't
man?
leave me alone. They got it.
All right, you did it.
He bites his leg off and starts to chew a little bit because he's also covered in the spice, and the wolf likes it. It's good spice.
Pretty good.
Can we
He's
can I wash my face now with the spice?
Is
and
Parsnip
eyes?
just eating a kobold? He's still Parsnip.
He bit his leg off and he's like gnawing on it. He's like,
It's pretty good.
I
It's not
ignore
bad.
that
Tastes
hard.
like chicken.
All hell, Palor.
So do we have any sense of like, now that everything's chilled out and the spice is settled,
There's just
now that the
is there
spice
anything-
is settled.
is there anything in the room worth of note?
There's spices, food supplies. It looks like any food that was on the LeMay's cart is here now, like stored in little.
Okay.
We should come back
Shells.
for this.
Can I do I have to do a thing to make sure I get all my
Why?
throwing axes and shit?
You
Or,
get
like,
food?
No,
Oh
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
do-
What do we
I
need
assume
food
you
for?
go.
We're about
pluck
to go to
your
I pick up
axes.
Yeah.
3 of
That's
his
what I meant.
cleavers.
Huh?
I pick up 3 of his ridiculously damaging cleavers.
Also, I don't want to
Oh,
eat
the
any
chefs?
food that's
Yes.
been in a cold.
Yeah, he's got
I have
really
them with
nice
me.
Who knows
cutlery.
how
Can I get like
You-
2 also? Like
Well, Emory picks up all of his nice knives, and he had a little bag under his. So you have like a really nice chef's knife
Yeah,
set. Now.
like a door-to-door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He rolls it up.
I
and
just
he
want to
just
have
grabs
like
it.
all the
Cutco
throwing
knives?
axes and
They're
knives
not
and
meant
shit.
for damage.
They're just chef
like the
knives.
ones he threw are like need to be sharpened before they can be used again.
Yeah.
They're not. They did damage, but they're like weird one use.
Paring knife.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Are there any other doors that lead?
Yep, one
Just,
more door.
one
that
door
lead
in the
further.
back.
Boys,
Kick it in.
I think it's been working out pretty good. I
Kick
kicked
it
the
in.
door in.
You kick the door in. It's a cave. Goes deep, and there are no more lights.
We've been in a cave.
Yeah, but now it's not like a nice little
It's not a
homey room.
furnished cave.
There's nobody you can see, and it just stretches long into the
Smell.
dark.
See if the smelly humans are down there. If we might have picked the wrong place.
Are the spice boys good, by the way? Are we, like,
Yeah, you
We can
cleared the
see.
spice out, but
I'm
your
gonna
eyes
roll.
are watering.
10
Plus 4.
plus 4, 14.
Through the thick scent of spice, you sense the smell of humans a little bit stronger.
Up.
From down that.
All right, the humans are this way.
Charge.
The wolf says again.
I lead the way using my nose.
Are we like we're charging?
No, we're gonna
Well,
be
no,
careful.
we're doing it.
You
We're
walk
He's
cautiously.
leading the way as
Yeah,
a
I'm
wolf.
leading the way, smelling as I go.
Okay, sniff. You walk for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. The cave stretches long into the dark, and you feel it descending.
I want to make a note of something to my lads. You know about kobolds? They've been raiding your village.
Yeah.
Are they usually this smart and organized? You think maybe something could be leading these kobolds?
I mean, there's a possibility because, like I said, like we, I
But I'm
And
more
that's
specifically.
it's a possibility. Like I said, like we've just been
All
dealing
right.
with them the past couple weeks, and so far they've been like small little, stupid pockets of like we kill them.
They haven't
You
been
know?
like this.
Hey,
They
I have
haven't
a
been like
question.
this. Yeah,
Is it cold in here?
kobolds.
No.
No, it ain't
I mean,
nothing
it's
like
getting a little colder, but you're just going into a damp cave.
Why is that
You
a
don't
problem?
This isn't
sense.
the-
Anything.
We don't sense any story.
Yeah, you
This
don't-
game.
you
No
don't
plot
sense
development. All right, fair
any obvious plot development
Ah!
or
enough. More unobvious as well.
no,
Why is
there,
being
there
cool?
is. It's all gonna tie together. You're gonna piss your
we're
pants.
I'm
traversing.
gonna piss my pants. Don't do that.
It sounds
How
inappropriate.
far
you're
into
gonna
the
piss
cave?
his pants.
Should we get?
All right, so
Can I
we're
just point and laugh at him?
What
No,
do
he
you
doesn't.
only cool kids.
You get a 20?
I got a 16.
No.
No, he didn't.
You
can't
piddle a little,
pee your
but it
pants
doesn't.
on a 16. That's gotta be.
But you
First
got
off,
a
not
constitution.
pee-
You've got a negative 2 because
plus
you have a
2,
little
it's
bladder.
18.
All right. Okay. All right.
You have a tiny
First
little
off,
blood
that's like a DC 5 roll. All right, not peeing your pants.
All right.
Can we-
Let's
When
that's
you
how it
gotta
goes.
go, you gotta go.
MCP
I don't
pants
gotta
over
go.
here.
Guys, the kid's parents.
You got a
Like,
dwarf
we need
flag.
to.
MCP pants.
As
over
this happens, they are murdered in the back of
Yeah.
this.
here. All right, so we're continuing to follow.
Yeah,
my
what
nose.
happens?
You continue.
We've been going for like 20 minutes.
You're leading the way, right?
Yes.
Roll.
Oh god.
20. Hell Paler.
14
plus 4, 18.
You stop short, and everybody stops behind you. A thin tripwire blocks the path, an inch and a half off the ground.
What's it
Um,
connected to? We look around.
roll to investigate what it's connected to.
12.
Why are you investigating? You got like no investigation.
I'm sorry, 11. That's
Also,
a -1.
did anybody like light a torch or something?
Yes.
Oh,
We all lit our torches.
Okay.
I've got dark vision, so.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
these
You
two
don't have to. Yeah, I lit a torch.
I have dark vision as a wolf, don't I?
Yeah, you can sense just through
I'm
smell.
just bumbling around.
You're human too, right?
Yeah, I'm human.
Okay, so we have torches.
You're holding.
Alright,
That means you
so
can't use your
check
two-handed.
the, I say
Yeah,
check
got
the
it.
trap.
Torch and a sword.
Yeah, like no shield.
You,
Yes.
Okay.
Sheriff
though it's a
boy,
bunch
check
of-
the
You want me
trap.
to check the trap?
Sheriff boy, check the trap.
What?
Well, he checked it.
You said
He has no investigation, you said.
Wait,
I
it's
got 11.
investigation.
You checked it. It's connected to a mechanism on the wall. You look up the cable, and you can see on the ceiling a big old
Rock.
sigil. Looks like some kind of magic.
Now that's interesting. What you want to detect? Come on. Well, I guess we don't have to detect.
What are you trying
It's
to
already
detect, son?
Arcana
Hey,
check.
little
I
mama.
mean,
What you
Can
you
I
do?
trying to detect something?
Do I recognize this?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I don't recognize it.
What did you roll?
You rolled a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
You see that it is a teleportation circle. If you trigger this trap, it will teleport you all somewhere else.
Well, we don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, you don't.
So, don't activate it. It's a trap.
Great.
Thank you. All right, so
So we all step over. Do we have to roll to step over this?
No,
trap
you
wire?
can step over the
Good.
trap
Alright,
wire.
step over.
Except
Let's go.
Tannivh has to roll.
oh,
So
Sorry.
that his cloak doesn't get stuck.
10. That's not bad.
Alright, you're fine.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So
I feel
Hikes up
So-
the.
Tannivh just like
Just-
he was just in his own head for that whole thing.
I was still wiping my teary eyes.
Yeah, the whole time you're like, oh, there's a trap, don't keep walking. He just steps over it by accident. He like has no idea.
Like a baby in a construction site.
Like a baby in a construction.
I just walked through everything.
You continue.
yes.
Another 5 or 10 minutes down, you see dim light from a turn in the cave, and you start hearing faint chanting. You proceed a little bit more cautiously, I assume, right? Now you know something's
Correct.
ahead. You get up to the corner. Does anybody want to peek around the corner?
Is it
It'll be
chanting
a
we've heard
stealth
before?
check. Huh?
Is it chanting we've heard before?
You can roll like a history
What
check.
about an Arcana check? Because if it's chanting, they're doing some weird shit, bro.
You can roll to see if you know anything magical about it.
It's 16 in total.
No.
I'll do a little.
You don't recognize the chant.
All
I
right,
don't recognize the
But
chant.
you
there.
recognize that it sounds like lizards.
peek in
Fucking
there.
goddamn lizard.
Tannivh, peek in there. Or not Tannivh.
Veridas.
Veridas.
That's a horror.
What's he doing?
He's,
I'm
peek,
doing a
he's
little
peeking in.
peeky
All right, this is a stealth check.
Yeah, my stealth is +4.
That's.
Ooh.
All right.
Aquaman.
18 +4.
Ooh. You can just
22.
you just peek your little nose and one eye around the corner. You see a bunch of kobolds.
Oh.
Like more than
Nice.
6?
More than 6.
Oh no.
You count exactly 10 kobolds.
That's oftentimes more than 6. Do I see any peoples?
3, 4, 5.
How closely grouped are these kobolds?
Please stop. You're gonna sleep these
Kinda
motherfuckers.
loosely grouped together. Like
Is there like a large concentration though? Like maybe like 3 guys or 4 guys?
they're all
Are they in like a circle?
Yeah, what are they doing?
praying.
Oh,
it
God.
looks like to a large statue they've made out of like scrap material, just
What-
like an effigy of some horrible god.
I just-
At the top of
Fucking kobolds.
by an altar, like
Yeah.
a stone altar that looks actually like carved from the rock here,
Mm.
is a goblin. What looks like some kind of shaman
Yeah.
leading them all.
Shaman Goblin.
Goblin, shaman.
Goblin?
Question.
You don't see anything, so save your question.
Okay.
Alright, so I just.
You see 2 humans tied up on the side, 1 human tied up on the altar.
Can I tell if they're like I can't tell anything about the humans, like it's boy, girl, nothing like
A
does it
man is
matter?
tied up on the altar,
Okay.
a woman and a young boy are tied up on the side.
it does sound like the people that are missing, which I already know.
I
You never
mean,
told us there was another kid missing.
I mean you didn't ask.
Like
You
that's-
never even asked who was missing.
You said it was the kid's parents twice.
Yeah.
He didn't
You
say.
didn't
I
say
said-
it was a kid.
He said
You meant
another.
the
I mean,
family.
does it matter?
It's
Anyway,
no, you're right. That doesn't
tell
matter.
us. Tell us what you saw.
Alright, so
he tells you what he saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then I'm just
What
like
is the
fucking
what is the
kobolds, like-
statue? What does the statue look like?
You want to take a peek?
Again?
No, he can explain it to us.
explain
We'll look after.
It's a big
Well, he
ugly-looking
he
thing.
only took a quick peek. He counted the kobolds. He saw the shaman. The statue is just like a big.
Can I just? It
mess.
looks like a big fucking ugly thing. Like
It does.
Look
That's
like-
exactly
look
what
like
he
a
saw.
beast. Look like a beast.
He already
looks
told
like
you
an
what it looks
ugly
like.
fucking thing.
Everyone needs to stop.
All right, better question. Do you think we can take him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
I like his
Wait.
confidence.
Y'all are blessed.
Cool.
I was gonna
Again?
say we could.
Yep.
Is
We
that
could
your-
try to
that's
intimidate
one
him.
more spell?
No.
Yep.
We're not
Am
going
I
to
getting-
intimidate a big room full of people.
Am I getting blessed or am I
Crazy.
No,
getting skipped?
I can only do 3.
Solid. Thank
So,
you.
what? You don't need it.
Yeah, you've already got
You-
plus 6 to
Yeah.
everything.
I could be really good though.
All right, I'm gonna turn into a bear.
No,
I wouldn't. You're already a wolf. Also, it's still a cave.
Well,
you might get
see,
like stuck.
Still
I mean,
gonna turn into
You
a bear.
can't turn into a bear where you are. Once you get into the clearing, you can turn into a bear.
Okay. When I
But
get-
you need to be a gnome before you can turn into a bear. So you
I'm-
turn
I'm
back.
turn-
That's like
back
3.
into a gnome.
That's
Okay.
3 turns. Once we get.
Well, no, you
Well,
can
he's
turn
turning
into a
back
gnome
into a
right
gnome
now.
Yeah,
a
he's
gnome
a gnome
right
right
now.
now.
My
no.
suggestion is the only reason we should turn to a bear is because if he's got really low hit points, but we have to fight 10 dudes, like it might make more sense to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bear. I'm
You've
gonna
also
take
got
these
so
bitches.
many spells.
So
that
many
you haven't
spells.
used and you can't use as an animal.
Because you're not
I'm gonna tank these bitches. Don't worry.
Okay, that's fine.
So I think we should open with a
a big bang.
big bang.
You want to do the thing?
We should try and scare them.
Yeah, we'll scare him by killing
No,
half of
what
them.
I'm saying. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Oh, good God.
So, you cast a giant fireball.
Is the guy
Right.
getting sacrificed?
I'm gonna
during
shatter
this?
these people.
While we're having this meeting? Is the guy getting
Possibly. Yeah,
sacrificed?
let's find out.
No.
I'm gonna shatter these people.
No, he's not sacrificed.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's just
I think he does a shatter, and we just come in and start yeeting shit out of him.
just chatter and we'll charge him.
You can
Fine.
now choose your own initiative. Since
Exactly.
you're starting combat.
Going first.
I'm
You
gonna
shatter.
go first.
Can we go like this?
Fine.
Sure.
Is that cool?
Skip
I'm
that.
gonna-
Make him go last.
I'm gonna
That's
go
fair.
bear for him. Just charge him when he shatters him. So as soon as
Well-
he shatters, I'm charging.
Well, you're
Alright,
gonna have to.
We're
turn
going
it.
one,
1,
goes
2,
1, 2.
3, 4, 5.
Do it.
Well, shatter time.
Just
Give me these.
What is
Give
happening?
me your 8.
Oh, good God. 7. Nope, that's a 2. That's a 3.
That's
That's
a 1.
1.
Did you
3
hit?
and a 1.
No,
That's
it
a
automatically
6.
Uh,
2, 3, and a 1.
6.
6 damage.
Yes.
Okay. You hit. Let's find out how many of them. This plus 1 you hit. 5 of them you hit.
Hey, come
For how-
on.
6 damage?
Can we get a sneak bonus because they have no idea we're there?
Shut up.
Oh.
Are you a rogue?
Shut up.
No.
Then you do not get any bonus to damage from a stealth attack.
I'm gonna.
Why don't you read a book sometime, Dan?
How-
What do you do all day?
How
Why don't
big
you read
is
a book?
the how big is the space?
Why
by
don't you
the way?
read the player's handbook
I'm
and
gonna cry.
and then you'll
I'm gonna
know.
cry.
Huh?
cry.
How big is the space that we're talking? Like,
Large.
So,
maybe 50 feet by 70 feet.
so
A
what
gym
you're saying
class.
is there's
it's a
no.
gymnasium.
So
If
there's no
one
shot
thing
I
we know,
could-
it's that kobolds have 12 health.
I'm just
We're
asking.
halfway there
There's
for
no way
five.
I can yeet anything to the shaman.
You cannot reach the shaman with your trident. You can. He's like right at the end of your range. It'll
For
take
the-
you like 2 turns to get to him and get your trident back.
For the and for the.
Like you're like 2 turns away running from being
So you
within
can throw an
melee
axe.
distance of him.
Well, I was gonna either I have the longbow. Like,
Okay.
He does have a longbow
any of
that
these
also does
fucking
more
10
damage.
weapons you have, use one.
All right, I'm gonna try and like shoot the shaman with the longbow, and then
Alright,
like
think
try and
about
pick
what
off a
you're gonna
couple
do.
other dudes. Because I can do
You're gonna do what?
2 attacks, right? So I
Yeah.
can shoot the one guy and then shoot the other guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
So
my
you're shooting at the
longbow-
shaman.
my shaman, and it's gonna be a D8.
Is it gonna be a D8? Because that looks like a 2.
Fucking A. That does look like a 2.
You're a pro.
All right.
Your arrow misses the shaman. He goes.
Roll again.
All right, I'm shooting at the shaman then again,
Okay.
because I don't like him going blind. That's an
8
8
plus
plus 6.
It flies by him again.
Fucking going bled at me.
Twice.
All right.
He bled at me.
I run in the cavern and turn into a bear, and I'm charging.
You can't turn into a bear and attack the same turn.
Yeah.
But you do run in and turn into a bear.
Yeah.
Shocking kobolds go.
I
I assume
"Ah!"
shocking all the kobolds.
Yeah, they're pretty shocked.
Consider them shocked.
Hey, where's the bear, buddy?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That
Come
might
on,
be
graphics.
You're right. You're right. No, I'm an asshole actually.
It
First,
is.
wait. First, he turned into that,
Yay.
and then he turned into a bear.
Yay! He's a bird.
It's
Cover
like
his face.
it's like covering most of your. You're like wearing it like a hat. Yeah. Now you're up in the bear. There you are.
I don't know.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Stupid.
Everything.
I'm a
Bear
bear.
Okay, Emory.
So,
You're up, Sean.
Emory.
I'm going to just swing, I guess, at whichever one's closest.
Okay.
Or run up and swing. 11 plus 5. Is it plus 5 for my sword? Yeah.
You hit him.
Hey,
What's your damage?
you know what it is, bitch.
8 plus 3.
You know what I'm about.
11.
11 damage. Wonderful.
Well, did I hit one of the shattered ones?
Nope.
This is ass! This is garbage!
You hit a kobold, and he's just upset.
All
And
these
he's
kobolds
bloody,
have like a
and his
special
arm
power.
is broken. Yeah, all these kobolds have. Like,
Deathless.
yeah. They have- Okay.
You're up.
It's your turn.
You're up.
So,
I mean, Tannivh, it's your
I
turn.
was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
so, I just want to know about this ensnaring strike.
Ensnaring.
Ensnaring strike.
He's
Yeah.
schmearing.
I've been ensnared.
So does that mean if I hit them, they get like consumed by like vines?
Mm-hmm.
Do they keep taking
And they
damage?
can't, and they can't move. Yeah.
So that prevents them from attacking us.
Yes.
Unless
They have to
yours are
use their
ranged.
turn to get
Hit the
out
shaman
of the
boy.
shaman.
Oh, it's a
Hit the
short
shaman.
range?
Hit the shaman boy.
I'm gonna have to. Wait, why would I?
Because he's like
He
doing
can't
some
attack us.
sacrifice shit.
He's a big boy.
He
Okay,
seems
yeah,
like
that makes
he'd be
sense.
the most dangerous
But wait,
one
is
to
this
be
a close-
organized all
That's
these
why I was
fools.
trying to shoot
Do I have
him.
to be
And
close
everybody
up
has
to
12
do
health.
this?
No,
No, it's a
you
bow.
shoot an arrow
Oh,
at
okay,
them.
yeah, that's what I thought.
When,
Okay.
if the arrow hits, you can then tell me
Right.
that's ensnaring strike. So you
Okay.
burn a spell slot,
Okay.
and then vines come out from the wound and attempt to ensnare him with
I-
thorny vines.
I'm gonna
Shaman
do that.
Alright, so good bets.
So fuck me.
No!
9 plus what?
1 plus 3.
9.
4.
9 plus 4.
What if he say...
A third arrow flies by
Wait.
the shaman.
Roll a
Wait,
d4.
But what
And
if
you get to add
maybe...
that to your
What if
attack.
maybe
So
you
it's
shot
9
2
plus
arrows?
4.
Oh wait. Plus 4.
Oh, that's 4.
9 plus 8.
13.
9 plus 8.
Oh wait.
9 plus,
Plus 8.
Yeah,
17.
17, yeah.
The arrow flies right at the shaman, glows blue, and bursts
No.
on his magical armor.
No.
The shaman with
He
his
has
staff
armor?
up in the air screams. You didn't see any, but it glows blue and
Screams
shatters.
like Travis Scott
Well-
on a mic stand.
And now it's the shaman's turn.
Victory
Swinging
scream.
his stick, points it at you. One of the kobolds just explodes in the center.
God.
Oh.
And the burst of fire comes out in a cone towards all of you. Everybody roll a reflex save.
Everybody.
Reflex
19.
save, dexterity.
Dex,
Mhm.
I got 7.
I got a 15 plus 4.
21.
20.
15.
No, 19.
What'd you get?
15 plus 4 is
And what'd you get?
20? You said dexterity, right?
Yeah, alright, so yeah, a
Yeah.
bunch of you take half damage.
Ooh.
So everyone who succeeded, you only take 5 damage. You take 11. From a big cone of fire that just like a kobold just exploded
Guys,
and
I'm
turned
not-
into a.
I'm not doing too great right now.
What's your health?
8.
8?
8.
I'm at 20.
Alright,
Jesus
I
Christ.
guess I've got a fucking turn.
I am at 31.
29.
Good. All of you died. The kobolds are all going.
That's aggressive.
So let's just
They're
see
not
here.
surprised.
Greg, what's your
anymore.
hit points?
I'm at 31 right now.
Higher than my maximum. That's fine.
I am a level above you, sir.
Most
One level.
kobolds are left.
I've got
Yeah.
nowhere near that hit point.
I am a fighter, sir.
So
You're
the
just a
first
paladin.
4 kobolds all attack. Who's nearest in? You're
I'm-
closest in? Oh, and there's a bear. The first 4 attack the bear. What's
Yeet!
your armor as a bear? 11?
That's really low.
Well,
Yes,
because you're
it
a
is.
bear.
You're a
'Cause
bear.
It's
Dang,
easy
you're
to
not
hit a
wearing
bear.
armor.
You know what's goofy? Only one of them hits you anyway.
Yes!
7 damage.
Very goofy.
Oh my god.
You can't even
This is
read
all
that
lot.
shit.
Uh,
What's your hit
the
point?
next 4 are
already
attacking the paladin,
Oh.
I'm at 22.
and their spears all bounce off your chainmail.
Woo!
Goofy as hell.
I am protected
One
by
more
my
kobold
god.
takes out a short bow and is shooting this archer, and he misses as well.
These are the worst kobolds.
And that's all the kobolds.
Yeah.
And that
Yay.
goblin can only do that
Now we're
so
gonna
many
start
times.
again.
Only 9 more times so far.
Alright,
You're
you're up.
You're up.
So now that they've approached a lot of people, are they're grouped up still, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the best dexterity?
Please don't do
No,
this.
don't do this.
Don't do this to
Wait,
me.
why?
He's a
You
bear and I'm
can't
a
ask
paladin.
them who has the best dexterity.
We both have shit
You have to
dexterity.
make a decision.
Don't do it.
Who has the most?
I have more health. I say do it.
They each
I see
have
you
4
point-
on them.
Right,
And
yeah.
then there's one backed up by the shaman with the bow out, and then the
Because
shaman.
I'm at a level 2 spell, so that means no more shatter.
I see him point his hand
However-
at me and my 4 kobolds, and I say, do it.
All right. Burning hands at wanna
At the
burn all
cone
these
with me
kobolds
and
at
all
you?
4 kobolds.
Go for it.
Are they any of them shattered? Any of them the shattered ones?
They're all
Yeah,
shattered
probably
ones.
half. We'll split it half and half. So there's 2 shattered ones on
Oh
him
wait,
and
I
2
don't have to roll
normal
for that.
No, yeah,
3d6.
they all just have to roll
d6.
dexterity.
Give me d6.
I have to roll dexterity
Give me
too?
d6.
Yeah. And you're trying to beat.
God damn
I'm
it.
not good at this.
Well, you got a
3.
2, and you got a
You got to beat a 13.
6.
4,
plus 2.
6,
3.
9.
2 of them crit on their save.
I don't. Got a 3.
But it just
Plus
means they only take half health, take half damage, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So that's gonna be a 9 damage.
9 damage. So 2 of them take 4.
Where does
I
that
take
blessing thing come in, by the way?
Use whatever
Blessing?
you want. Can I
Um,
afford any roll?
Yeah, any saving
just
throw
curious
or
for you
attack
guys.
roll.
Did
I'm just
you-
curious
You're
for
not blessed.
You
I
got.
know
I
that.
did- I
I'm
did not
curious
see it.
for you.
Damn it! I
Um,
wasn't trying to do
I
that.
know, it's
And
alright.
then
apologize.
one of them takes 9.
Yes.
No, 2 of them take 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so presumably.
One of them dies.
Yeah.
One looks pretty badly. 2 of them look pretty badly injured. One kind of shakes it off. And you take 9 damage.
I did.
Okay. no one's hurt more than Emory.
Yeah, but more people are hurt cumulatively.
Yeah.
It hurt the kobolds more than
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna do that again. Didn't
You're
seem
right.
worth it in the long
So
Veridas.
I just rush in and I try and be like, my man, and the
Who are you attacking?
kobolds that are just got singed.
Probably take out the shaman.
Okay.
I mean, like the
He's-
shaman's like
he's
all the way
doing-
on the other
yeah,
side
he's
of the
doing
room.
what he's
Just
doing.
do it.
The more kobolds you destroy, the
Yeah.
fewer he has to explode.
I know,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. I got a 10 plus 6.
That'll hit a kobold. What's the
and
damage?
7
plus
plus. No, yeah, 7 plus 4. Sorry.
Did you hit a weak one or a strong one?
I don't know. What do I want to hit?
What is it?
The
7
strong
plus
one.
4?
Strong one. 7 plus 4 is
Yeah,
11.
you did.
There you go.
The one that wasn't hurt too much by the fire
Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
hurt too much
By
by
the
the trident
Okay,
and
cool.
dies.
And then I'm going to go for my secondary attack on the next strongest one.
Okay.
The fact that you can move and then attack twice is
I didn't-
Well,
terrifying.
he's a fighter.
I know, it's terrifying.
Go-
I
hard.
think you get that at like level 5.
You'll get there. So,
So
ooh, I got a
attack
D20.
a natural 20?
Yeah, nat 20.
And he
You
rolled a
take the trident and just helicopter swing it and take 2 of their fucking heads off.
Cool. No,
That's
that-
all 4 around me are dead.
Sick.
Yeah.
And the bear has 4 still.
And then I just like look at him and I put my
But
hand
good
up
thing
so
it's
I
your
can help
turn.
him up if he's
I'm up.
Sir's
on the
turn.
floor. And I'm just like, my man.
So there's 4 around me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just fucking rake my claws at him.
Can't do that, but you can
You
attack
attack one.
twice. You
Alright.
can attack 2 of them.
I'm gonna attack 2 of them.
So
Roll.
attack 1
Attack 1.
Well,
and your D8 at the same time.
Yeah, but he just rolled for 1 and see if we attack both. Well, whatever. Just
Yeah.
do that.
This was
9 plus.
9 plus.
9 plus 5, yeah, it hits.
5. Okay.
That's a bite attack.
Arr.
That is
And
bite
how
attack.
much damage?
2.
Plus 4 is 6 damage.
Ooh!
Do they taste any different?
You kill one.
Yeah!
Oh, one of them shattered
Go to
boys.
bite the next one. Same roll. Oh no.
17 plus
17 hits. That's 2d6
6
plus
plus
4.
6 plus 4 is 10.
No, 2d6 plus 4. Thank you.
2d6.
So 6.
The
Six.
That's not a
dice
D6.
This one,
Oh,
the
yeah,
cube.
So
4.
4.
8 plus what I say?
6.
6
Plus another 4.
plus 4.
12 damage.
Yay,
You-
man.
I
Another
know that
one
number.
falls to the.
And there are
to
now
the
2
bear.
kobolds.
Another one bites
And
the
we still
dust.
both get to go.
There are 3 kobolds.
Oh, 3?
Yes.
Okay.
There are still 2 by him.
When does the goblin go? After all of us? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I
Goblin's
run
on
to
the
one of
stack.
Dan's kobolds and smack him.
You
With
can
the-
roll as you tell me that.
With alright.
Or you could just roll
you
and
know
I'll
what?
assume what's
Next
happening.
time.
On Dragon Ball P.
You know?
Nah, I don't think so.
Alright.
That's a 7 plus 5.
It's 12.
I say,
That's 12. That hits.
7
that
plus
hits?
5
Yeah.
is 12.
Oh.
They're little Kobe boys.
5 plus 3.
Oh, for damage?
Yep.
That kills one.
Yay!
Now there's one more by the bear, one by the shaman,
Tannivh.
and a shaman.
Tana, kill
Or
the one
you
by
should
me.
go for the shaman.
What?
You should go for the one by the shaman. So we just go.
You don't have
Yeah.
to listen to anybody.
No,
in
I know.
Age of Combat.
I'll get the one by Parsnip.
Okay.
Go for it.
So 12. 3 plus 6 is 9.
9 damage. Oof. He's still standing.
Damn it. More ammunition.
He's still standing for just a moment as the shaman lifts his staff and the one you just hit goes, ha! And then explodes. This one is just an area of effect that only affects... Oh, it affects all 3 of you because you're all near each other.
Damn.
So all of you make a dex...
Oh yeah, I forgot I was next.
All
to
of you make a dex save.
Thank God.
8, 10,
Wait, dex save? So
Yeah,
it'd
10,
be
whatever plus.
So we're going to
13
call that a nat
plus
1 for me.
4, 17.
You take 5 damage.
Woohoo!
You 2 take 10.
Oh.
Hey!
As the kobold explodes. But we're down to 1
I can just
kobold.
erase that 1 and I have 4 health.
If kobolds
I'm at
could
12.
sweat, this next kobold would be sweating as he just
It'd be
shoots an
looking like
arrow
Greg.
at the bear because he can't think of anything better to do.
Fuck.
And he retreats to behind the shaman, thinking, hey, he won't blow me up if I'm next to him.
That's a good plan.
He just
and he shoots. Oh, and he actually shoots you. 4 damage.
Fuck. I'm at 8.
You're at 8 as a bear?
Yeah.
Which means you can't transform again.
Yeah, I'd
'Cause
stay,
you'll be
I'd
passed
stay,
out.
I'd stay bearish.
I don't know how we're getting you out of the cave with your fat ass.
Yohrgin.
Listen,
Uh,
don't mock my weight. It's sizes.
well, no one's tried magic on him yet, right?
Nope.
No, none of you guys. All right.
Nope, we just
well,
tried
I'm gonna
shooting
throw
at
a firebolt at this boy.
Go for it.
14 plus 5. It's a 19.
Hits him.
Sick. 8.
8 damage.
Is it-
Golly.
Yeah.
Jimpers.
It's just 8, huh?
It is just 8. Sorry.
Man, I need to be. I should just turn evocation.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So what, you hit him?
You hit the firebolt hits the shaman, who's snarling and a little bit on fire, but he just.
All right,
bats it
so
out.
the arrow didn't work, but the magic did.
Veridas.
So I don't.
So you have no
any
magic. Fuck around, do some shit.
Well, is that other guy's right next to that?
He's
dude
behind
still,
him.
though.
Do you have
Oh,
magic?
behind him?
He's kind of like yeah.
Do you have any?
cowering behind
I
him.
mean, do you have anything to heal people with? Because that'd be pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Nope.
I don't.
Well,
'Cause
thanks.
He told me not to.
You're
You're
up.
a pro.
You're up next, Dan. So think about what you want to do.
So can I try to rush that? Wait. So there are 2 people captive off to the
I
side
know, I
still,
just
right?
wanna-
Yes, and
And-
one on the altar, right in front of the shaman, and right next to the shaman is the bowman. You can get up to the altar if you dash, but then that's the only move you can make.
What about the other 2 though? Can I get to them?
You can get to the captives, yeah, but you
Alright.
can't do anything else. You can get to them.
I can just do the movement. That's it.
Yeah, because they're all the way. They're like
Oh.
very far away.
Oh. And I guess the shaman's also still pretty far away.
yes,
So even if I got to them-
equidistant. Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Think about it.
Just get
We'll
it.
get back to you.
Alright.
Dan, what do you do?
So we know
Parsnip.
that this thing is.
I can't believe you're asking me a question.
I have a question.
What do you know?
I'm ready.
So we can assume that this guy only magic works on him, right?
You can make
if you
that
figured
assumption.
that out.
All right, I'm charging him. Let's get it.
Is it
What?
a bear?
Let's go.
Great.
As a bear, you can charge him and get 1 attack in.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So roll that.
Roll that, please.
If I rolled 20 in my life, it's right here, boys.
19.
Damn.
That is close. You claw at him. That's 2d6 damage.
5,
10.
5, 10 plus
10 plus
4.
4.
14.
14 damage. Golly gumdrops. Your claws take a big chunk out of his chest and he's bleeding. And he recoils and falls a step back. Veridas, what do you do?
I'm gonna go run up and
Get
Now that
ready
you
to
see
attack
physical
him?
attacks work.
yeah,
Yeah.
So I can't run up and then yeet, right?
You can throw it as you run.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, roll.
All right.
Please don't hit me.
Shut up.
If he
You're
rolls a
gonna-
1, he hits you. I promise.
Okay, cool.
and you
I'll
have
die.
no
He's
health,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be funny. 19 plus 4 plus 4 is 8.
Dang, son.
So 8 damage.
Christ! He's got to use his reaction. That hits him back. He falls and grabs the kobold. He, as a reaction, crushes the kobold with force. and his wounds begin to heal up. And he sacrifices the kobold to heal himself.
My trident's in his chest still.
Your trident squishes out.
Oh, that's nasty.
So he
Squishes out.
gains.
Some nasty, gross stuff.
Give us a nice squish.
Squishy squish. Alright. Well, there's my trident.
Emory!
Can we reach him? Since the kobold could run to him?
You can get to him but not attack.
But the
you
kobold
can-
could do it?
The kobold was near
That's
to
true.
him anyway.
Well, he was in
Don't
melee
you have a
range
bunch of
Dan.
throwing axes?
Alright,
for the
I
chef?
do
This
have
is the one
cleavers,
that
but
was
they're
the
not
bow.
good. So,
Do you have any healing?
if I do have healing,
Can
but
you heal
fuck
me?
it. No, kill yourself. You're next to him. If I
If
can,
you heal me,
I'm not running up to this man with my 4 health and then healing you in
You don't have
front
to run
of
up to
him.
him. Heal me.
You have 4 health?
Yeah, I'm healing
Heal
myself.
yourself.
That's what I'm
Okay,
doing.
yeah. Oh, great.
I heal myself fucking 10.
Okay.
And who's next to me? Fucking Mike.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have? What's your health?
Yohrgin.
You
You
can't
have
do it
8?
twice in
Yeah.
one turn.
Oh, I can't do it to both?
No. You can channel it once.
That's
per turn.
fine.
Alright.
It's fine.
You don't have any healing? For yourself?
No,
I'm the
I'm
only
a
one with
wizard,
healing.
not a cleric.
Alright, damn.
Get out of my
Are you running
face
Or
with that shit.
you run?
Sure.
Emory runs up to join the fight. Tannivh!
Yeah.
To join the fray.
I yell tangle.
Tannivh joins the fray.
I'm just gonna shoot another arrow at him.
Yeah, that seems cool.
Yeah.
To be clear, I didn't run up next to Dan, though.
No.
I'm like halfway there now. Because I didn't want to be
So is he
next
like
to him if
by
there's
me?
an AoE
Is he
spell.
by me, I guess?
He's a little behind you, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. What's up, buddy?
Because he makes things explode.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey, I hit him.
Woo!
Hey.
Yeah, 6.
Tangle him.
3 plus 3.
Yep.
Tangled.
6
Tangle
damage.
strike.
Tangled.
Tangle
I-
strike.
Oh, entangling strike. That's a good idea. Is that what you do?
Yeah, let's say I did that.
I
I didn't know I could
Good
do
job.
You know what?
that.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
You didn't
You
use it
didn't
the
use
first
it
time.
the first time because he blocked
Wait.
it.
Okay.
If and when you hit, that's when you decide.
Oh.
So
Okay,
what did
so
that-
that hits him.
All right.
I guess his magic armor just like was good for 1 block.
He's just got a high armor. You guys just keep rolling high now.
You-
He's got magic armor around him, and it
Yeah.
gives him a high armor class.
Well, you said the arrow glowed blue.
It did. That's because it broke off the magic armor.
All right. It's misleading.
Sneaky.
I don't care. Y'all jump to conclusions.
Sneaky.
You said he rolled like a 16 the first time, and you were like, "All right, it glows blue and then gets destroyed."
That's because it almost hit him. He's not ensnared.
Ah.
Yeah, it sucks. But he rolled a 20. So he's feeling really good about himself. Now, going into his turn, he feels really good. There's an arrow sticking out of his chest.
But it didn't entangle him, but it did hurt him.
Oh, the arrow landed
Okay,
and still
alright.
dealt full damage. It's just the
Okay.
vines came out and he ripped them from his chest.
I got you.
This goblin
This
shaman.
goblin shaman is
It's his turn.
really fricked up.
Guys, he doesn't have anybody to blow up at us.
Next to him.
Doesn't he? No, he sacrificed that guy to heal himself.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can he
He's-
blow up one of us at?
He's got one more person to sacrifice.
No, not the guy.
Well,
Fuck. Oh, wait,
if he
himself?
makes an attack on the guy,
Oh, for sure himself.
Oh.
He sticks himself with his staff, and the 3 of you might die.
Wait.
Roll a reflex save.
3 of who?
Oh, you purposefully didn't walk up to him.
Yeah.
You two.
I'm like, I just threw it. I'm so far away.
You
You
ran
ran as fast as
you
you
ran
could
to try
to
to get to him.
Fine, fuck right.
11.
With your
plus 2.
dexterity as a bear. Not plus 2. Minus however much.
Oh, Daniel, no.
How much health do you have, Dan?
I have 8.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh no!
Roll your dex.
Let's see.
Oh, God.
No, 19 plus 4.
So
23.
you take 9 damage.
Cool, I'm still kicking.
You take 18. Parsnip as a bear.
17.
The goblin self-immolates. The guy on the table better try to roll out of the way or something. The guy on the altar rolls off the altar. He does way better than
Family's still alive.
Veridas jumps out of the way and catches a bunch of the blast. As a bear, Parsnip is launched into the air. He transforms back into a gnome as he's flying back through the air towards Emory, who has one chance to roll to try
Paylor.
to catch him if you
Inspiration, Paylor.
I
open my bag of holding.
like. Get right in my basket.
try
the
to
baby in
catch
the
him
basket.
with my healing hands.
You try to lay on hands as he falls into your basket. What'd you get? You put your arms up, and he just goes right over your head. Takes another 4 falling damage.
Oh no!
He is passed out. You make a death save now.
How much is your normal health?
17.
Nowhere.
Isn't it like if you take enough damage?
Right now he's at negative
20.
12.
Jesus.
If he took negative 17, his character would be dead. Make a death save.
13.
You inch closer to life.
Okay.
Combat's
Help
over
Parsnip!
though. So
Someone help Parsnip!
I'm gonna go run and save the dude on the altar since I'm next to him.
okay.
Yeah, that's all you care about.
Yeah, I mean,
Paler, please.
Yeah.
I
I'll lay on my
would go
last
Paler.
5 health to you, so you're only at negative fucking 7.
That
Like,
brings you 1 inch closer to life, but you need to make another save.
Now I have no more hands to lay on.
Alright, ready?
Sorry, Mike.
That's fine.
5.
At least I'm alive.
You got a 5.
He
Oh,
inches
you inch
farther.
closer to death.
Oh my god.
He needs to do 3 versus 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's got 1 point right now toward life.
He's got 2 points towards life
And 1 toward death.
and 1 towards
Okay,
death.
So.
So roll
I thought they
again.
cancel each other out.
No.
Is there anything we can do?
Oh my
Can,
god.
can y'all help me?
No,
Yeah,
none
maybe.
of you have any medicines or medical supplies
Y'all fucking suck.
or healing.
Fuck you.
Oh no!
Oh
It's a 1!
That's
Oh.
closer to death.
Oh no!
It's supposed to be you dying instantly, but I'll give you 1 more
Oh
roll
no!
to save Parsnip. Just because I
Parsnip's
just
such a cool character. I
I
can't
want to
let
see
him
how
die
many
already.
people are in the chat like, no, Parsnip, why?
There's no
Parsnip.
one. No one cares.
If I die, I'll be so.
I pray to my
This will
God.
be the second D&D
he's
campaign where my
praying.
characters die.
He's praying. So you can add a D4 to your roll.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wait, yeah, does this count as saving throws? Oh wait, we all should have gotten plus on those saving throws, those dex throws. But I forgot. We were blessed.
You can add 1
We
more
were blessed.
D4.
Yes! Okay,
I'm
now
gonna
this...
roll one again.
If you roll somehow
If you roll
under
a 1,
10,
then Parsnip's dead.
yeah, if you
This
roll
is
a
unreal.
fucking under
I can't
10
look.
with all these die...
Oh, you rolled
12.
a 12. Plus 1, plus 1.
Parsnip
Plus 1,
blinks
plus 2.
back to life. Barely. And what do you say? You can say one thing.
Hail Palor.
And he passes back out.
That's
He's
praise.
unconscious but stable.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've all seen it.
I just
Emory starts evangelizing.
I just
Oh,
roll my
Emory's
I just
pretty
roll my eyes and take the other people out of the cage and go, fucking A.
That was actually really stressful.
That was really
I thought
stressful.
it was good.
And I felt
You should have died.
Yeah, let's go check on these fucking people.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm
so-
still crumpled.
Yeah, well,
I put Parsnip on my back in a little papoose. I don't think you can breathe in a bag of holding.
Fit in it?
You can't breathe.
We'll leave it open.
That, it's like a different dimension.
It's like a different
almost.
dimension.
You can leave it open. We put Parsnip inside my bag of holding, and I leave the bag open.
Okay, fine.
Sick.
to let some air in, I guess.
You need. You can't put it. You have to be holding it open.
All right.
I say unnecessary. That's-
He's just bouncing around with a slab.
I asked.
Well, he's on
Please!
top of the
Yeah,
I asked
yeah,
the
no, he's
hostages
I
that we
managed to
just
find some
saved.
medicine
Sure. For in this kobold camp.
in this goal.
Were there any other human captives
Heal
with
it,
you?
heal it.
that you
No,
saw?
thank goodness you saved us.
Awesome.
Praise be to Arathis that you saved us. It's just a different god.
Oh.
He's the god of civilization.
I say, who? I say, you know what? It's fine.
I
I
just-
take my
I
torch
just
to
try-
the effigy of the evil god that they created.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
You don't want to see what it looks like?
Well, I'm looking at it.
It's a mass. It looks like it was. They were trying to just show a mass of eyeballs and mouths.
I burn it the hell
ancient,
down.
like an ancient god,
In the name of Palor.
and you burn it down.
This Cthulhu.
I yell from the back. Hail Palor!
You don't.
You don't. You're so
With
dead.
your unconscious
You're like
ass.
I
fading.
The LeMays.
you
You
close the bag.
no.
And he was
10
gone
minutes
for
of
a
oxygen starting now.
I'm not bear no more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're a dead gnome.
I'm a
Did
dead
you just
gnome
turn
boy.
that
You
gnome
have a
sideways
dead
on the
version of
floor?
a
Yeah,
dead
hang on.
Emory, holding this bag open's getting annoying, so I just dump him out.
All right, I
on the
put him in
ground.
my papoose.
I just dump Daniel out onto the fucking floor.
Takes 2
Parsnip.
Yeah. Well,
Parsnip, come on now.
whatever.
Parsnip.
Parsnip.
Now.
I see his druid spellbook
Ah!
and say, man,
What happened?
8 spells and no healing. That's
Yep.
just no good.
I go hard.
It's you go dead. You go prone.
Oh, he could have healed. We'll talk about that later. That's your fault for not knowing your character sheet. I'm just gonna
I don't have
put
any-
it over
what are
your
you talking
face.
about?
As a beast, you can spend a spell slot to heal.
I just love it.
Next time.
I'm putting Parsnip on the table.
Yeah, because he's dead.
I don't know how to make him sideways. The LeMays thank you. They don't know what their plan was other than that they're pretty sure that they were supposed to be sacrificed to some profane god. All the LeMays tell you in
What the hell are
unison.
you doing?
I don't know.
Jesus.
He's like,
Alright, well, your
That's
son's
mine.
safe. Let's get out of this cave.
I wanted-
And forget about that shit-smelling hallway. We don't even need that.
yeah, fuck that shit.
I mean,
Good thing we picked right, or maybe they just both led.
They might have.
Let's leave.
So, wait, did we?
Hey, can I
did we
take
ask them
take
if
that
there's-
armor off the shaman, dude?
It's the size of a kobold.
It was magic. It was like
Give it a person.
an energy field.
Yeah, he exploded.
He did explode. There's nothing left of him. Even his cool staff that had powers is gone.
Even his cool staff?
Yeah.
Oh,
So there's
So is there
absolutely
anything
nothing
in
left of the.
I
Nothing.
want a cool
Wait,
staff.
Robert. How's the trident that was at his feet when he exploded?
No, come on.
Another one of the tips is bent.
It's just a
So
spear.
it's just
Now
like,
just the middle thing.
It's pretty much a spear at this point.
Sick.
You can get it fixed.
I will. I mean, yeah.
I will.
So can we leave? Does anything eventful happen on our way
You
out?
can leave. On your way out, the LeMays mentioned, did you find our goods?
Yeah, they were all in this room that we passed by.
Well, we had like treasures. We had gems and coins.
Oh,
Like,
maybe
did you-
they're on the other side of the cave that we didn't check out.
Oops. Well,
You can go take
But
a look.
you know, you're
better
safe.
luck next time.
You're welcome. See if they offer.
As you pass by, like they say like we'll give you 20% of everything we had. That's our whole livelihood. We don't even have a wagon anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like
can't-
we're
we
a
don't
trading
have any
family.
And I just look at them and be like, you have a kid. Be happy.
oh, I thought you meant like trade us the kid. Like Jesus.
No,
We'll take you.
You've got a kid, don't you?
I got a request in chat.
What's the chat request?
Read it.
You're
I don't know.
You're
I
not
just
a
got,
good chat master.
I got told.
Oh
by-
wow.
Is it time to pray?
Yeah, there's lots of talking in the chat actually.
Oh no.
Were they worried about
Oh, Professor Goodmonson,
who?
Who?
Our
my
fucking
cousin,
cousin.
Nick.
Oh,
Oh no.
what?
Were the
They
things
were
that would have
chatting the
helped
whole
me?
time.
Was Paylor trying to talk to me?
When Parsnip was dying, he goes, roll one again! Roll one again! Snake eyes! And then I guess when I gave you the D4s, he's going, too generous! And then he's getting, like, snake emojis.
Listen, if we ever
Really
get
wanted you to
serious,
die.
we're putting our little chat emojis, snakes.
That's funny.
It's like,
That-
that
that's
was
what's
almost stressful. Good thing I always carry a Deus Ex Machina potion in my bag. And then he's asking, can they read this chat?
Yes, we
I'll
can.
keep this open
Nope.
from now on, Nick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should leave it open in general.
Yeah,
Well, then I
bro.
can't see people.
You don't
Yeah,
need
you
to.
can.
We're fine.
But you can't see me. I don't need to see you.
Mike does
Shut up.
anyway.
All right,
Um,
so
I'm sorry, baby.
I feel like all the hard kobolds are kind of out of the way.
Yes, you do.
Maybe we go help them out. Maybe we
Jesus
go check out their treasure.
Yeah, you are now at the entrance to the cave
We
where
can
it
go right
forked
this
right,
time.
and you could go right.
All right.
Tell them to wait here.
Yeah. You
Alright.
guys just go home. You go to the town with Sheriff Boy.
I have to leave.
You don't have to.
I want to stay.
Well, they don't have any way back.
Hang out with your fucking.
Your
cow.
horse is over by.
Tell them to hang out with the
tied
cow.
up by the path.
Would it be bad to tell them to go take the horse and go? Like,
You can tell them to take the horse and go.
Okay.
take the horse and go.
They take the horse and go. What?
Right.
Sick.
Now you're all walking
No.
back though.
I
Okay.
gave them Parsnip.
No!
Parsnip's going back to town.
That's smart.
Parsnip's
You need
going back
medical
to town.
attention.
That means I get to get
You
blessed
need
now.
medical
That's
attention.
I'm-
You need
yeah, I
like a
want spell.
doctor.
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
You
I
won't
rolled
be
you out of
able
my
to.
purse.
He takes him out of the papoose.
He just
Father-
gives him the bag of hold, like just take this to the town and give
No, I
whatever's
didn't.
inside
I
medical attention.
I already dumped him out.
Yeah,
of
he's
the
already in
bag
my.
and gave it to him.
What are they called? LeMay?
Yeah,
I
the
give him to
LeMays.
Father LeMay and strap him on, like, protect him.
I was in his papoose.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna let you have the papoose, but
No, I had that.
He
Let
was,
me
how
see
how
on
was
your
he
character
carrying his
sheet
big
where it's
fucking
papoose.
tree?
Nick wants to be on as a guest.
Deal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to, ever, Nick.
Come replace Aquaman.
Or just replace Dan.
Hey,
Absolutely
I'm
not.
doing good.
I am.
Aquaman.
When Parsnip
Irreplaceable.
dies, you're uninvited, and
I
Nick
die
gets
every
to be the
D&D
fourth.
game anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you do. You're
Alright.
the one who dies
I
first.
put up my shield and kicked the first door down. On the right path.
Oh
this
yeah,
time.
are you doing it?
Oh, we're doing
Yeah,
it
we're
already?
doing it
Yeah.
immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 4 kobolds.
All right. Can
God
we
damn
just?
it. I burning hands
Beat 'em all.
immediately walking into the place.
All right.
Let's. You know what?
Just
Roll like a.
Those poor
Flip a
sons
coin.
of bitches.
Just eat them.
Yeah, that's why they all they lose.
All right.
Sick.
Roll
They
roll
lose.
your damage. You know, Willis, how much health do you have?
I got 8.
All right, yeah, roll your damage. You can die.
I got 8.
1, 5, and
Five.
3.
Yeah, so 9.
9
damage.
They're not looking too hot.
Yes, they are.
They're
on
How many did I say? 4?
Yes.
Yes.
Now what? Now what?
I charge in.
Try dance.
I was in the doorway already.
Sure.
So I charge in and try to throw a kobold hard at another one. I'm feeling pretty good about how good I just did. That's a 19 plus.
You grab a kobold in one hand and another kobold in another, and just eraser clap them together. They both fall to the ground completely
Blood
fucking
flies out
dead.
in a
I
similar
yell
manner.
like a gorilla.
The other 2 give up. They say,
Yeah?
"Ah!" And they attempt to just run out the front door.
And I say
Trip.
no, and I
Nah.
just-
You roll to throw both of your axes at the fleeing.
You gotta use 20.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, okay.
D20 plus 6.
Yeah, just do the one roll and we'll see if you hit them both.
Oh, well, alright. So
Don't even worry about the damage, they're so weak.
12 plus 6.
You, as they run, they just give up, and they run towards the door, and they both get a throwing axe in their back, and they just fall dead.
That is fucking. I hate kobolds.
By the way, let it be known, we technically didn't kill all the kobolds in this cave. Because
There's 2 sleeping.
There's 2 sleeping, yes.
The guards.
Well, one's unconscious.
Oh,
And they're
wait.
all tied to
Narrow.
they're
One
both
will
tied to-
die without medical attention at some
Which,
point.
he's a kobold.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
you're not getting medical
I'm gonna get him on the way out. I'm
Yeah,
just
there will
gonna
be one
axe him,
soul
like,
survivor.
Hey!
Alright, next
man.
door.
Yeah,
Kick
so
it.
this was their sleeping quarters. But this is what smelled really bad.
Yeah.
You kick it in, a storeroom with all the stolen goods, and 6 kobolds guarding it.
Alright.
Oh, fun times.
Well,
Can you burning cone again?
I could burning cone
hands?
again.
Burning co-
Alright.
What? Is this just treasure? Or
It's chests of like furs, linens.
Alright, don't use fire.
gems.
It,
gold.
only if the items are like flammable will it actually damage.
They're
them.
wooden chests. So
Yes,
Don't do
so
it.
don't do it. Don't do it.
They're
Don't
full
do
of linen.
it. Don't do it.
You can try it. I believe in you, Mike.
Don't
Control
do
it.
And since I'm
Um,
in the doorway again.
You know what?
What?
yeah, make them nap.
I'm gonna make them fall asleep. I'll make a bunch of them fall asleep. If you don't hit any ones that fall asleep, we're fine.
Alright.
How many? What was it again? Fucking how many
It's
d6?
8. It's 68s
68s? That's a lot.
or 5 d8s.
5
68.
I'm gonna roll 2 of them right here.
Give me your d8s.
God.
Hurry up!
Stop acting like you're owed our D8s.
All right. You got 2?
Yeah, I already rolled them.
4, 9, and an 8. Oh shit!
That's not anything.
Get out of here. So I got it. I got a 17.
17 altogether.
17
can
altogether
sleep
with my
one.
3.
2 of them fall asleep.
Okay.
Sick. Well, it's better than lighting things on fire, I guess.
And now,
You're all so
what's
scared
the-
about their
what's
fucking
the dealio?
treasure.
Huh?
Like, how grouped are they? Which the ones are asleep? Like,
They're all just kind of spaced out.
all right.
None of them are asleep. They're like guarding, so they were kind of caught by surprise. You all. Get
I mean,
to
the 2
move
that he
before-
put to sleep.
Oh, the ones that he put to sleep were grouped up in the back corner, farthest away from you.
Okay. Good. Then I go to my.
Are those the ones you want? You can put any 2 to sleep you want.
I'll put the
but-
furthest ones away because I don't want these guys to trip
Good,
up by
fine.
accident.
Yeah, and they can just be shaken awake.
Now, if they're like
Shooken?
if they're like
Shook-
asleep,
shook-
you're just like
shook awake?
I whip out the claymore and swing.
The what?
The
No.
claymore. I have a claymore.
Nick's
Good for
just
you. Why
chatting
didn't you
like
use that before?
I
Nick's
don't
just
know.
chatting death to Aquaman.
Hey, I
Wait.
swing with my claymore, and that's a 20.
You kill it.
Good.
Oh yeah, you've got a 2-handed.
Yeah.
sword.
Just cleave all.
You cut one of their heads just off.
Good.
I'm just like I like
'Cause,
that
yeah,
sword.
there's no-
I'll try it's better though.
Your minimum damage on that is
Is like
4, 5, 6,
9.
7. It's 8, I think.
yeah.
So let's just call it what it is.
Just cleave all of them.
And one of them is dead.
Yeah.
Who's going next? You're going next.
Whoever's
I'm
running. to the
gonna
door.
just try. I'm gonna try dance.
Try, Dan.
Excuse me, sir. You haven't gone on quite some
One
time.
roll for
Well,
both
who can
attacks.
go next?
Okay. I got a 10 plus 6,
Trash.
16.
You hit them both. Roll
Cool.
your damage.
Okay.
Because you don't have the claim.
7 plus 4 is a lot.
11.
7 plus 4 is no!
Another 11!
These kobolds are fucking
Stab
awful.
a kobold, and then you stab another kobold. That's it for both of them.
Oh. Oh,
And they're both just full of holes leaking out, but they're alive.
Again.
Damn it.
Get him.
Can I shoot them? Like, can I
Yes,
do
you can
2
shoot
arrows?
Yes.
Oh.
10.
Plus
10 plus. Yeah, no, that hit. They got like an 11.
4, 7.
The 2 that he poked, you get it right in a trident hole each.
ow.
And they just drop dead.
That is
Nice.
accuracy,
And there are only
sir.
2 kobolds awake.
Well, yeah, one
Or
kobold's like, oh, guys, can we take him? The 2 are sleeping behind him. He also attempts to just throw up his spear. He bows down.
X.
He goes
No.
with his
X.
hand-
It's not your turn.
X.
It's not your turn.
I don't like
It's
that.
Yohrgin's turn.
There's 2 left?
There's 1 left.
One left and
He's
one surviving.
cowering he's bowing to you with his hands up.
Just tell me to axe him.
That doesn't mean you get a turn just because he.
I look at Emory.
I can't sign off on this.
You killed this entire cave.
Not
Full
in
of
self-defense. He surrendered. Do what you're doing. We don't have time to talk about
Wait, are
it.
you a pacifist
I'll
this whole
pass.
time or something?
Not a
I'll pass it
pacifist,
on.
but I don't kill
You
surrendering kobolds.
I'll let this one go.
There's one that
for
hasn't
Emory.
surrendered, right?
No, there's 1 left that's not asleep.
Oh, sick. All
He's
right.
on the floor going like
Okay.
this.
I mean,
He's giving up.
All right, deal. Good. I immediately run in front of him
Kick
because
him,
I am still in the front.
Kick him, knock him unconscious.
like,
He doesn't like killing people.
I'm not about it.
That's-
Kobolds are savage monsters, but they are
They are
almost
thinking,
humanoid. Like
feeling
they're-
creatures.
Here's the thing. They've been attacking my town for weeks.
Here's the thing.
Our,
This one
The
kobold
law-
is gonna make the hugest
the
difference.
law in our land is you see a kobold, you kill a kobold. That's how it works.
I don't live in this fucking land.
I know you don't, so you get to respect our laws.
The kobold's looking up like,
I have my trident in hand, and I'm like, move.
I can't believe this is about to happen.
Praise be to Paylor.
I smite Aquaman.
No, you don't.
oh my god!
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Wait, no, you can't.
I can.
As a paladin, you can't. You
I-
do defend the weak, but these are monsters.
No, if,
You understand that he's prejudiced?
I'm
No.
not. All
All
right.
right, while I'm
Hey,
standing in front,
He's
does
been
he
taking
swing?
my people.
Does he swing at this kobold?
If
My-
you swing at the kobold, he's allowed to swing back at you.
My whole thing.
I
my
understand everything.
My job
No.
is to protect these people.
This one kobold is like the only survivor. He's not going to be able to attack your people. This was a whole army.
What about
Now
those
he's
other
just
2
a
sleeping
man's.
kobolds? Can I kill them?
One of them bled out by now. These 2
No,
kobolds.
there's 2
asleep.
more in the room.
The sleeping kobolds that we have not
There's
attacked
2 that are
yet.
just
And you're not
asleep.
blocking them, and I'm gonna go kill them.
All right. Does it? What do you do?
You're gonna go kill him asleep?
Is he gonna attack me if I kill the 2 ones that he is not
Don't ask
defending?
him.
Are you gonna do that?
Don't look at him.
Don't
look
ask
at
me,
me.
because this is in
Look
game
at
right
this.
now. What are you doing?
This is getting some serious shit right now.
Hey, Nick.
Look
This
at
is the fight. This is the end game boss, Aquaman.
I'm really ticked,
Y'all better have my back when this goes
I'm
down.
really ticked off about
I'm
this.
not here.
So
my goodness.
Emery and
I'm
Veridas
I'm almost
sit
out of
down
spells,
to
by the way.
talk about morality.
Yeah.
And
Have a fucking conscious of man class.
Emery's argument is it looks like these kobolds were under the leadership of a goblin shaman.
Mm-hmm.
And without
shaman.
leadership, they probably don't pose a threat.
Boom.
Veridas's argument is that he wants to kill them.
Yeah.
And
They have been attacking my people for weeks. They captured one of the most important families in our town.
very important trick. The LeMays carry a lot
Pause.
of
That's
weight.
new. Everything.
Hey,
Everything they had
What?
was in one wagon. They had one wagon.
They're
they,
one
they
of-
brought one wagon.
one of the
No, they
bigger-
said that's their livelihood.
That is their.
Too late.
They have one wagon.
Yeah,
And now they're down a cow.
that's true.
What kind of back?
The cow's still outside. You gotta bring the cow back with you.
Point of the matter, if I'm not gonna kill them, they need to be gone.
I'm sending them packing.
Fine.
They don't understand English.
No, but they understand this fucking
Is
blade.
this guy, by the way,
Cloud.
still there? This
Huh?
one kobold.
Tannivh casts a fog cloud in the room.
What?
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 Nobody can see anything.
Wild
I swear to God, I fumble around for the kobold that surrendered.
You can't find him.
No!
Can I find him?
You hear skittering in the back. Roll.
I'm gonna look. Oh, what am I?
D20.
Perception?
Yeah.
13 plus, wait for it. What's perception?
Too late.
No, shut up.
He rolled an 18,
Three.
so he stuck away from you.
16.
18.
He rolled an 18.
Fuck that.
You hear skittering and skittering claw print.
What about the two that are
He
still
woke them up.
sleeping?
That's why there's multiple Skitters.
Yeah.
No!
He shook them awake.
The cloud dissipates after a few moments, and the kobolds are nowhere to be seen.
I'm just outside the door, just like eating
On
something.
your iPad.
You know, and he just
saw
runs
them
by.
He's like, I guess he let him go.
He's like cleaning out a pipe, like.
All
All
right. That's how we're doing this.
So that happened. Fantastic.
I start hoisting up the chest to bring back to the LeMays. Well, now that's over. Nothing we can
There's
do
still
about
fog
that.
in the room. Can you find it?
It's clearing out now.
Yeah.
You should load the cow.
Let's go.
Put 'em on the cow.
As long as these boys are gone, then I
Should,
come
well,
back
you
to town,
could
I'm
you
fine.
could put pretty much all of it in the bag of holding,
Good.
which is good.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
Which is a good thing. Parsnip's not in the bag.
Yeah.
There's not enough room for the chest and snippers.
All right, we throw all that shit in there.
But
All
now
right,
if those
let's go.
kobolds come back and kill his wife,
I'm gonna be pissed off.
Aquaman's fucking wife. I'm not that worried. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Aquaman.
That's awkward.
Nick's like, put the kobolds in the bag. And then Kat says, put them in God's basket.
That means kill him.
Yes. Put the
Cat
kobolds
does
in
not
the
fuck around
basket
with
and no
that.
one gets hurt.
All right,
We're the
so
kobold!
now that he doesn't have a horse, all four of us are awkwardly walking to his town, I guess.
All five of us.
Four.
Because you get outside the
Four.
cave.
He's left.
The
Oh,
kobolds took the cow.
No.
Kobolds rode
This
the
is
cow.
what
They
I'm
took
talking
the cow
about.
when they left with the horse. The LeMays took the cow.
The cow can't travel the speed of a horse.
They didn't run as fast as a horse. They took the horse with the cow.
No,
Don't
they
you
didn't.
bullshit me. That was subtext.
That would have made
And
sense.
I'm
That
just
was
like, I'm just
subtext.
standing there
They
just
didn't
going
want to
like,
take their cow when they left?
And that was so long ago.
Yeah, so
I could have
Come
stuffed
on.
that cow.
this is why I'm
In
just
front of
like,
the door.
this is why I don't
the,
trust
the
kobolds.
kobolds took the cow.
This is bullshit.
and they rode it away.
And I'm just,
Three
And
kobolds
they went
with
and
a
got
cow.
their beat up friends out of the tree. They heard them crying.
no!
All right,
This is
5
why-
kobolds and a cow.
They're 4. Oh yeah, 5.
Five.
There's 5
Five and a
kobolds
cow.
on a cow.
They
somewhere.
better not show back up.
They're,
on my
oh,
town.
they're gonna like level up to 50. They're gonna be an end game
I
boss.
swear to God.
As
they
one
show back.
fucking creature. Just a
5
a
kobolds
kobold
on a
man.
cow is a boss enemy. That gets 6 turns.
That's our
5
campaign
kobolds
name.
and a
5
cow.
kobolds and a cow.
All right, so
Nick, you have to tell me how I can add the chat to the screen. I don't know how.
I could do that.
Shut
Nothing we can do
up! You
about
can't
that,
do
boys.
anything. You're passed out.
you're still pretty much dead.
All right.
So now you're all walking to Talove.
Well, that was pretty crazy
How far
in there,
is this
guys.
walk?
It's like a day
It's
and
like
a
a
half.
day.
It's like a day and a half away.
I just want to say, as angry as I am at kobolds, I do appreciate all the help. You guys did really, really
Yeah.
good work.
They
Thanks.
still kill a lot of
You will.
kobolds.
Oh, don't worry. You killed plenty of kobolds.
Yeah.
I killed plenty. You see that shatter?
That
I
was
did?
a friggin'
That was
that was
fucking.
good.
That was cool.
Point of the matter is, I
See,
just
that's
want you
going
to.
to-
I want you
That's
guys
what going
to
to
know
college does.
you
Did you had to blow
will
things
be
up?
welcome in the town anytime. Thank you.
He's a sheriff.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sheriff dipshit.
Fuck you.
Everybody's level 4.
Everybody's level 4.
What?
Woo! Those were thick kobolds.
Thick kobold
The
lads.
shaman
That
was
one.
really strong.
The shaman and the fucking
The
chef.
shaman tried to kill you. The chef.
The chef was
Did you just
fucking
make up that chef mini boss on the spot?
Yes.
God damn it.
I knew he was the chef, but I didn't think about.
You didn't
how
think
he
he'd
was
have
gonna-
attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
That was really
Oh.
funny.
All right, lads. Let's
All right, yeah, that's it.
play her out, Mike.
Play us out. Join us next week when we arrive in Talove and some other shit.
This is a podcast. We play Dungeons and Dragons. What did we do today?
Fuck kobolds.
We went to a cave, killed a bunch of kobolds.
We spared 5.
I almost died.
You did die.
Oh.
Aquaman was there.
Aquaman was there. And,
Kobolds.
Trash.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody.
What a